We're live. Let's see if we get anybody coming in.
Okay.
We might not, since the other ones are having their lives. So
yeah.
Let's see. Let's turn that to live chat. Oh, Ashton.
Hey, Ashton.
Can you hear us? Pretty good. The volume working? Okay, good.
Good.
This thing's kind of finicky. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't.
And with it raining and storming,
Yeah.
not always a good sign.
Yeah, we figured we'd try it for a few minutes anyway. So if we get kicked off here. Hey, buddy. She said she almost gave up on us. Yeah, we had a pretty long day. We're just now getting settled in. So I want to jump on for a few minutes since we told everybody what's coming on. Wasn't looking good there for a while, though.
No, because the internet don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, I tried to upload a video a little while ago and it wouldn't even get on the internet at all. So storm kills us internet. When it is storming anyway. How you guys doing? Everybody doing all right? About 7 already. Pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Who all we got in here?
That's what I was wondering too. Oh, is it raining there too?
It's been absolutely pouring here all day.
Yeah.
We're missing the storm. That's good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
It's been absolutely pouring here all day.
Downpouring.
Yeah.
Yes.
This place ain't nothing but a swamp again. The road and all that.
Rained all night last night.
Yeah.
All day yesterday.
Well, that rubberized under coating we put on the roof, it made it ain't as loud. The rain's not as loud on the metal roof now, so it's kind of weird. Used to when it rained real hard in here, you could hear it pretty good, on the metal roof. But now it's not as bad. It's not as loud. Of course, we put a lot of that rubberized coating on it too. Probably go over it again.
Yeah.
Just because. Might at least one more coat anyway. No rain but misty sun. Yeah. How's the baby goats doing? Do this right here so we can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, how's your baby goats doing, babe? They doing all right? Hopefully dry up here this week sometime.
Hopefully. Friends brought us 2 roosters.
Baby goats are good. That's good.
That's good.
We got a couple more roosters to test out our chicken plucker when it gets here.
They're always hungry.
Yeah, baby goats eat all the time. We're gonna try this plucker out when it gets here. It should be there here this week.
Thursday, was it? Day after Valentine's
Yeah.
Day?
When's Valentine's Day? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, that should be here Wednesday or Thursday.
And our puppy turns a year old on Valentine's Day.
Yep.
It'd be the big number 1.
Mm-hmm. So, on the other note, after today or probably tomorrow, we'll have enough watch hours to apply for the first tier of the monetization on here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We need, 30 more hours?
Mm-hmm. But that one video that's got all kinds of views on it is continuing to climb. So that one video put us over the top, I'm pretty sure.
Hopefully.
So I'll apply for that tomorrow or the next day.
And then we've got one trying to upload, if it'll do it. Yeah, that will be interesting.
Yeah. I have no idea what the first tier is. I don't know what it does. I know it's got something to do with the chats and stuff like that. But other than that, I really don't know.
We don't know.
And memberships, I think people can like maybe join some type of fan club, I guess. I don't know. Kind of weird, but we can have a virtual party. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
We'll have the monetization party.
What's everybody doing for Super Bowl tomorrow? Anything?
Yeah. We thought about doing a live tomorrow, but got a feeling that most people will be watching the Super Bowl.
That's why I figured I'd ask. Ashton first, me second on membership.
Yeah. Hey, you're one of the. Well, there's one more person that's got the sticker, so I mean, yous are already part of the fan club already.
She said, "Not us too old."
Yeah, I don't watch it neither. Whenever her dad was here, we watched it just because we eat wings and cooked wings and stuff like that.
We made a big feast and just got everybody together to do it when everybody in the family could come, but not everybody comes no more, so we'll just do the eating part this year, but we can do a live with the eating.
Yeah. But I just got no desire to watch football. It's not something I always cared for.
So now we can eat and do a live if anyone comes in.
Yeah. Used to watch too much Hollywood. Yeah. It really is. I just never really got into it. I mean, the kids are small, they played and stuff like that, but other than that, I just didn't much care for it.
It's always more fun when you got your kids or grandkids playing it than watching people you don't really have no interest in.
Yeah. Just like I said, it's just something I've never really got into. But up until he was passed away, we always cooked wings and everything.
Yeah, we always made it a big thing.
Yeah.
Up until Daddy died. And then we tried to a couple times and it just ain't the same.
The wings don't even taste good anymore.
No.
Speaking of that, we need to go out there tomorrow and see if they have some pre-cooked ones. Just because.
Yep.
Because if we get the first tier of monetization on here, the party is on. I'll schedule it ahead of time.
Now the kids are older and playing.
The aches on high school football, yeah. Yeah. We did get we got the new batteries installed in the solar here.
Yeah.
In the cabinets. It's a major upgrade on the batteries. I mean, it was a major upgrade.
Yeah, it did a big difference.
Speaking of that, I want to look and see where they're at. just to see what it said. They just daggone expensive. I know if we ever get monetized on YouTube, that money's gonna go in gravel. Now, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh Lordy, she said get ready for more snow now.
94. It dropped by 1%.
Right.
So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for more snow now? Yeah. Probably so, yeah.
I don't want no more.
But like I said, if we ever get monetized on YouTube, just that money alone is going to go on gravel. Well, if we get my brain in here. So
Yeah, now they're wanting me to call you back.
yeah. Won't even answer me now, so that is what it is. We'll get it one way or another.
One bag at a time.
Mm-hmm. Hope to start paying. Yeah,
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We did get like 7, 8 more subscribers since I uploaded that last video about the sheriff.
Yeah.
I got 7 or 8 subscribers off of that. So, and it's actually taking off pretty good. It's already got right at 300 views on it. So I mean that's
Yeah.
pretty good for us, I guess.
I think it was 291.
Yeah. Well, I can check it. See. Just a second.
I'll let them play even if I hate them.
Yeah. Thank you. That last video I put up about the sheriff, it was already at 292 views.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, and we have 2,970 watch hours. So we need 30 more watch hours to be able to apply for the first tier of monetization there. But
we're hoping we get that today or tomorrow.
It'll update tonight or tomorrow, and I think we'll be over that because all the views we had on that last video. That's almost as good as the freeze. Yeah. I'm gonna actually make I'm gonna get a piece of wire, and I'm gonna rig it to where I can put a chain and hook it to the back of the side by side, and put weights on like brick on it, and I'm gonna drag that thing up down this road to kind of smooth the road out a little bit. You have to side by side pull it because this piece of junk. It should, though. I mean, what's the first tier? That's what I'm saying. I really don't know. It's something to do that I can get membership somewhere or another, and something to do with the chats. Just to be completely honest with you, that's about all I do know about it. I did read on it. It's got like super chats and whatever any of that is. I have no idea what that is. So honestly, I think it's like some of the chat or some of the lives you go into, you'll see people donate money over here on the side. I think that may be what it is. Honestly, I don't know.
But they can turn you down for it too.
Yeah, you can get rejected for it if they don't like your content.
Yeah, a pallet.
Yeah. But why don't you?
That would probably work too.
Yeah, I've seen them made out of chain link fence, and people would take like a section of chain link fence, probably like 4 or 5 foot wide, and then 5, 6 feet long, and just like set blocks and tie blocks to it and drag it. We're going to do something to get this high spot knocked out of this road again. But
that's what I was going to say. The roots are getting bad right down there in front of the neighbors.
Yep.
Pretty soon we'll be able to swim in the ditches.
Yep. And I don't have his dozer anymore, so I can't fix it myself.
Nope.
May get Bob to come scrape it or something.
Yeah.
If he will.
I've seen him do that to baseball fields. Membership,
maybe like Patreon. Yeah. I think it's their version of the Patreon. I think, to be honest with you, I think like if anybody subscribes to it, to the membership area or whatever, that you get like the videos first that we upload or something to that effect. I'm not real sure. I'll have to research it a lot after I apply for it. Then I'll know what it is. It should. I mean, it should explain it a little better than it does on the thing.
Yeah.
I can kind of see what it says on here, but let's see here. It says, let's see here. It says start become a YouTube partner. Okay, it says memberships, create a fan club of members paying monthly to access exclusive perks. Supers, engage with fans who show support through one-time interactive purchases. I have no clue what that means. And shopping. Share products across your channel from your own store. I ain't got no store. I mean, that stuff's pretty much pointless. Interactive one purchases. That don't even make no sense. One-time interactive purchases. I don't even understand what that means. But the only thing I really get out of this is a membership. I understand that part of it. They can like, the way I understand it, you pledge so much money a month, like $2 or $3 or something like that, or $5. I'm not real sure on that per month, and then basically you get like the videos first and stuff like that. I think. Honestly, I don't really know. But either way, it'd still be pretty cool though.
Mm-hmm.
That you're at the first stage. Whether it does any good or not. I mean, that way at least you know you're in the right direction.
1,000 away from the next one being monetized.
We still got to have 440 more subscribers.
I'm in for 5.
And I'm in for 5. Thank you.
Yeah.
That'll be $5 worth of gravel, I'll promise you. That's exactly where it would go.
Yep.
Because this place right here ain't nothing but a Louisiana swamp.
Worse than that.
It is. It's getting... Every year, though, in the wintertime, like December, January, February, around those months, it's always real swampy in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because of just the mud and stuff. Through the summer, it's normally just really dry and real dusty.
They say April showers bring May flowers. Well, our April showers are from December till March.
Yeah, we need to get some more. Actually, we need to get some more water totes too,
Yeah.
because the ones we have they're completely full, running out to overflows.
She said, "Come on, Ashton."
Yeah, come on, Ashton. Kick in. Kick in on the gravel fun, boy. But yeah, I'll find out more about it, like what it is and how it works and stuff like that, because I just don't know. They didn't like when Arkansas, whenever he started doing videos, they didn't have none of this crap. It was just start making videos and you start getting paid off the ads pretty much. It didn't have all these restrictions and rules and all this crap on it. I don't see how people actually, some of the channels, they 100% live off of YouTube money. I mean, they tell you that on the video. I don't see how they can do it. I really don't.
But they got 1 million subscribers.
Well, some of them got like 100,000, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
As long as YouTube doesn't keep it. I think they keep a percentage of it. Honestly, I do. I think they keep like a fifth of it or something. I really don't know. Well, there again, I'll have to let you know. But I do know that they keep some of it because that's how they make money off of it, plus the ads.
Yeah.
That's one reason they done it. You know, that you can. That first step didn't used to be there. You used to have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. There wasn't no in between. Now there's 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. So to get the first tier of it, they done that so they can make money off of it too. That's just they getting greedy. I mean, they make millions of dollars off the ads. They keep that money. That doesn't come to us or anybody because we're not monetized yet.
Yeah.
And they don't back pay you for none of that crap. That'd be nice if they did, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be real nice if they back paid you.
Yeah.
Kind of like a 401. I seen where St. Bernard Acres, I seen where he's doing a live tonight too. I mean, that may be where a lot of people's at tonight.
Yeah.
I normally don't like doing lives when he does his lives because I don't want
To take his people.
I don't want people coming off his live to come over or nothing. So. But he started at 8. Normally he goes for an hour and a half, something like that. There's been times we go for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the batteries, the new batteries put into the solar system, and that's a very dramatic change as far as power. Used to, the batteries would be, whenever we go to bed, the batteries would be at 100% because they charged up during the day. They'd be at 100%. Then of a morning, you get up, they're probably 85%. You know, it uses like 15% of the batteries. We hooked them up yesterday and topped them off with a generator, and it got dark and it was at 100%. And we woke up this morning, they were still at 95%. So they only use 5% of the battery overnight. So that's pretty dramatic.
And then it rained all day and they still ain't dropped.
Yeah, rained all day today. And they're still, right now, there was just a little bit like couple, 2 or 3 amps coming in on the charge just to keep it from sucking the power of the batteries. But
I've had the hot water heater going and everything else.
So it stayed at 95, 90, 96% all day long, where it's just barely trickle charging and stuff. But as of right now, the batteries are still, I don't know if you can say that or not.
At 94 in the other room.
94%. So.
Is that the new video?
It is a video I haven't uploaded yet. The video that we're uploading now is
the radios.
The radios we bought. Like here's one of them right here actually. The Retevis radios. These are actually pretty cool. These are be a good way of communicating. These things actually go out. We know a mile. We tried them, and we know up to a mile. So that's pretty good. So from here, we can be sitting in the living room, and Jordan drove to the end of the road, the end of our gravel road, out on the main road, all the way up to the stop sign, which is roughly, give or take, a mile from right here, from the house. And they sounded just as plain as he was sitting here. So, and these things are, I ordered them off of eBay actually, from Retevis off eBay, and they come out to be $10 per radio. I bought a 10-pack of these things, and it was $100, free shipping. You can't even buy a toy radio, and these are far from toys. These are like heavy duty radios. You can't even buy a toy radio for $10. So. But we done a review on them things and throw that on there.
Well, I don't know if it uploaded yet.
Yeah, it hasn't uploaded yet. It's just working on the computer right now.
Yeah, it's
working on it. So I'm gonna make that Berkey. I'm hoping to get. Did you put a link on there? No, but I will. Let me see. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see here.
While you're on there.
YouTube. I don't want to go to YouTube. I don't know why I've done that. I'm gonna go to eBay because I ordered them off of eBay. Because honestly, that I found better price on eBay than anywhere. Let's see if I can find a link to them. That would be
Right there.
That's them right there. So,
Mm,
I mean, that would be the link to it would be that right there, I suppose.
maybe, yeah.
Copy. I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I mean, just to see if it's actually the link to it. If it is, then I'll be able to. Oh, wrong thing. Paste. I just want to see if this right here works. It doesn't do anything.
Mm-mm.
Oh, too many. Too many characters.
Oh,
Let's see here. So you can't put all that crap in there. Let's see if I can. I ain't trying to ignore nobody. I'm just trying to figure out how to add the link to this in here because it is absolutely.
go down.
It should be like
Mm,
it should be like something here says add save link, but there's not on this. I'm pretty sure. Let's see if it works this way. I think maybe it just had too much crap on it. Right there should be the just that number right there. Let's see if that works. If it does, then we'll put that link in there.
you gotta take that other stuff out though, right?
I did.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. And that is the link there. Okay, we got that. So
Just take that question mark out.
put it in the comment section. Let's see.
There.
Try that link there, Ashton, and see if it takes you to the radio. If it works, then I'll put it in the description of the video. Details, description. Let's see, we'll do. Maybe, I mean, we'll see. Let's see here.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it works. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the 10-pack of radios that I bought, and it comes out to be they're $99, free shipping, but you still got to pay tax on it, like $3 or $4 or something like that. But then it comes out to be $10 per radio, and like I said, you can't even buy a toy radio for that.
Thank you for checking.
Yeah, thanks for checking. So, like I said, you know exactly how the road is. I heard Ashton Jordan drove all the way up to the stop sign on the main road, and they sounded just like he was sitting outside. So I mean, I'm for $10. I'm really pleased with them. I mean, for communications, you know, cell phone stuff goes down, we'll need a way to holler at each other up here on the mountain.
Yeah.
That'll work just fine. Or on the road, I mean, like if we're following each other, something like that, one having one car and one another car, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's trying to upload right now.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. We're gonna be dropping that episode here in just a little bit, buddy.
Well, you've been trying to drop it all day.
Yeah, I've been trying to drop it all day. The internet's not wanting to cooperate. Anytime it rains or cloudy or like gloomy looking,
and then doing a live and trying to drop it, it might.
Yeah, you can forget it.
Making millions.
Making millions. Yeah, it'd be nice. I don't even care about the millions. If I can make enough to put a load of gravel on this driveway, then I am making millions. This year, we put it off for several years. I mean, we work on the road a little bit at a time here and there. But this year, we're going to have to get pretty serious about this road because it's this side of the rock anyway. The other side of the rock, I don't care about because I don't want people coming up to there anyway. And we can get up there just fine. It's just out here where the mud is.
Well,
It's absolutely insane.
Figure out a way to get the neighbors to quit tearing it up too.
Yeah, well, they won't be here long. So they're actually been here a lot longer than I
We've
figured
been
they would
saying
be.
that for a year.
Yeah. But either way, it doesn't matter either way. But as long as we fix it to where we can get in and out, that's all I care about.
But we fix it, they tear it up. We fix it, they tear it up. I'll be right back. I'm seeing Angel next. Hello.
She'll be right back. She had a phone call. But yeah, this mud hole up here is just getting. It's like that every year though. This time of year, I say the same stuff every year, and then whenever it dries up in spring and summer, I forget about it. So, but this year we're going to get pretty serious about the road because it's getting unbearable again. That one, the video on the radios, it's uploading. I mean, it's working very slowly, but it's working. Then we also recorded putting the batteries in and stuff like that too, because those things, we got 12 batteries now, 2 cabinets. Each cabinet holds 6 batteries, and those things are over 100 pounds a piece. They're like a total like 101, 102 pounds a piece, something like that. And there's 12 of them. That's over half a ton of batteries sitting over there on the floor. That's a lot of weight. Run a piece of equipment. They used to be a place Ashton that rented out like little excavators and stuff like that, but it's closed out. It was a couple miles. Well, it's more than a couple miles. It's about 10, 15 miles down the road, but it wasn't real far out. And that's the only place I knew around here that done that. If I can find me an old cheap, yeah, that's definitely a lot of weight. It's like I said, it's half a ton, a little over half a ton of batteries, of nothing but batteries. Sitting in there in the middle of the floor. Well, not in the middle of the floor, in there it's actually where the washer and, I don't know if you know a lot about the mobile homes. You go to the back door, the washer and dryer is always right there at the bathroom. Right there where the washer and dryer is supposed to be is where the batteries are. And after we get the addition built on, I'm going to be moving all that stuff, all the solar stuff into the addition. I'm going to build a special place just for all that crap. Where I can, like in the wintertime, I can use like a seed heat mat where you start your plants inside. You put that little pad underneath them. It's like 17 watts, a little heat pad. I'm going to put that on the batteries to keep them warm during the winter because you can't charge these kind of batteries when it gets below 32 degrees. You got to keep the batteries above 32 degrees. Or if you charge them, well, it shouldn't let you because it's got the protection built into it. It won't let you charge them, but you never know. But if you do charge them below 32 degrees, it will damage the battery and it'll go bad. And them things are, what, $1,500, $1,600 a piece. So that's pretty expensive for a battery. But I mean, they're well worth it if you live, like off the grid type thing. If you live off batteries and solar, then they're well worth the money. Because we've noticed a major change in like how much battery power it uses overnight when the sun ain't out. Yeah, I got them hooked up yesterday, Ashton. We hooked them up yesterday and topped them off with the generator because the sun wasn't out that great. So I turned the generator on and charged the original 8 up, to 100%. Then I turned those on and charged them up to 100% before I put them in, of course. And then I turned them on once the other battery was 100%, and it a major difference in like how much battery we use during the night when the sun ain't out. That's what I was saying earlier. It normally say with the 8 batteries, it's 100% when the sun goes down. It gets dark. You look up there, they're at 100%. All right, you get up the next morning, 7 o'clock next morning, and they're down. They're like 85%. So you use roughly 15% of the battery capacity in here. All right, and last night, whenever it got dark, all these batteries, the 12 batteries was on 100%. All right, we stayed up, watching TV. We was up to like 11:30, and we watched TV. Had the fans on, the water, the electric water heaters always on and stuff like that. And we got up this morning at a little after 8 because we laid in there watching TV. But a little after 8, we got up, and the batteries is at 95%. So it only used 5% of my battery capacity to run everything overnight. The whole entire house, that's fans going. I didn't turn the air conditioner on because it was, it's cold outside. We had a fire going in the stove, but we had the fans on because it got hot in here. I mean, that stove, man, I tell you, to cook you in here. But we turned the fans on and watch TV. We left the daggone fireplace video we got in here. Amanda put it on and left it going in the TV all night long. And just the refrigerator, freezer, everything running that uses 5% of the batteries, and that's pretty amazing. What kind of batteries are they? They are the what they call a Life Power 4 batteries, lithium ion batteries. It's a server rack battery. I got the 2 black cabinets. In my videos, if you look at my solar stuff, I got 2 black cabinets with batteries in it. I only had 4 batteries in each cabinet. The cabinets will hold 6. So I got 4 more batteries. I put 2 in that one and 2 in that one and completely filled both cabinets up. So now we have 12 batteries, and it was definitely a game changer. Like, the only bad part about it is, I had to save up to buy them. I mean, they are expensive. I've been saving up for those batteries this time last year. Just those 4 batteries was almost $6,000 for 4 batteries. So it took us about 3.5 years to get the 12 batteries. So normally what I do is try to save up enough money, 1 year and then buy them in January, February. We've done it 3 times now. And just the 2 cabinets with 12 batteries is $18,000-$20,000. It's between 18 and 20 grand. I'd have to add it up, the price of batteries and tax and everything like that. But it's pretty expensive. But if you live off grid and this is the way you want to live, that's what you want. Some good ones. Your batteries are basically your lifeline when you live off solar power. You can use like deep cycle batteries. You can use those. You can use car batteries if you want to. I mean, they won't last as long, but if crap hit the fan and you have solar panels and inverters and stuff like that, you could use car batteries. You go out getting car batteries and use those. But like I said, they won't last as long. But they've actually got salt batteries out now. I don't know the whole deal with that, but like salt waters, I think. I'm not real sure on the whole technology behind that, but they run off like salt or salt water. And then people used to use the batteries out of a Tesla car, the modules out of Tesla. But the technology in those things, they're really, really dangerous. They will catch on fire. Them things will burn your house down if you ain't real careful. If you overcharge them, yeah. But, I mean, you got a battery management system, BMS, that you put on these batteries. But the batteries I buy, all that crap's built into them. They've actually got like what they got, like fire suppressors built into them. So the chemistry in the batteries that I get are perfectly safe. You can keep them in your house, and there's no risk of fire or anything like that. But to be UL listed or whatever listed, to be able to sell them as like grid tied and stuff like that, and for inspection and stuff like that, they have to have like a fire suppression deal built into them. So they have basically a fire extinguisher built into the battery, and it's got a BMS where it won't overcharge the battery. It'll get to a certain point and it'll stop. It won't take no more charge. or it will not charge once it hits below 32 degrees. So it's got all those fail safes built into it. That's why they're so expensive, I guess. Am I going to get any more batteries now? Maybe. If I do, it'll be a year or 2 years down the road, Ashton. I want to get the addition built to where I have more space to put them, and like basically a little room, just a solar room, put all this crap in to get it out of where the washer and dryer goes in there. But I am considering getting one more cabinet and 6 more batteries. But I mean that'll be way down the road. What we have right now, from what I see, is more than enough for what we need. But I mean, you really can't when it comes to batteries, the batteries is the lifeline of a solar system. The batteries are the key, the most important thing. If you get good batteries, I mean, you'll live just like you got hooked to the power grid, So, and right now, like I said, these batteries, when it got dark, they were at 95% when it got dark, because it was 100%. I got up this morning, it was at 95, and we had just enough sun for like a little trickle charge all day long, where it wasn't pulling any power from the batteries. And right now, they are at 93%. So that's pretty good. And that's with the whole house running off of it. It got dark at 5:30 or so. So it's used like 1% off the batteries. It was at 94% earlier. So maybe 1% off the batteries. And before it would have been down to 80s probably already right now. So you can imagine if I get a whole nother cabinet with 6 more batteries in it, it would still be at like 98%. It'd be crazy. But we have the battery capacity now. What we've been shooting for is so we can change. The only thing we have inside the house that is not electric is the cook stove, the range or whatever people want to call it. I will be changing that out very soon to to electric one, if nothing don't happen too crazy in the world to keep us from it. But I'm gonna buy a stove, like one of the slick top glass stoves or whatever you call those things. Anyway, I'm gonna take the gas range out and put that in and convert it to electric, because my way of thinking with that is, if something does happen terrible in the world, you're not going to be able to get fuel for your car, and you're not going to get propane to cook with. You just think you can cook on a wood heater if you wanted, but in the summertime it gets so hot in here you ain't going to do that much. I mean, you cook outside, I suppose, but why do all that when you have more than enough electricity and you can just use an electric stove? And 99.9% of our food is not cooked on the stove anyway. It's cooked in that daggone air fryer. So as long as our solar power is good, we'll be able to cook, refrigerate, freezer, stuff like that, pump water. Well, we'll be able to do all that just like normal house, like we do now. There was was reading one of the prepper groups on Facebook. I was reading just a little bit ago that people was talking about Chinese hacking and stuff like that, and somebody chimed in there and said that their dad is an airplane pilot, and they're telling them to get the manuals out and start reading them and start learning them because it's coming. They're preparing for it. So basically, I don't understand that at all, though. Like I said, if grid down, how's that going to affect the instruments in an airplane? Now, EMP strike, I could understand that affecting. You have a good setup. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the solar system we have. It's took me a long time to build it. Don't get me wrong, but it's over the panels and everything, because we started out getting panels and more panels and more panels, and we started out with boat batteries, So it's come a long ways. We actually started out with like 16 deep cycle batteries that you'd put in a boat, and then I bought some batteries that come out of an electric car and built my own box and put those in it. Nissan Leaf batteries. And I made my battery all that, and it worked pretty good. Yeah, it worked pretty good. I actually sold it to to a guy. He's subscribed to our channel too, and he's doing his own solar stuff out on the other side of Tennessee. And those batteries, he uses those, and he's moved up on his batteries too now, so he's doing pretty good. But then we slowly graduated in. I bought 4 of these batteries, and then a year or 2 years later, I bought 4 more, and then a year later now we bought 4 more, so that's 12 batteries. And like I said, that the 12 batteries, cabinets, and all are just crazy expensive. It's for batteries. I mean, you'd never think it, but just the 2 cabinets with the 12 batteries is almost 20 grand. And they're heavy too. Like I said, it's a little over half a ton of batteries sitting over on the floor. I could see getting 1 more cabinet and 6 more batteries. You know, I could see that. Honestly, I'd love to do that. But like I said, if we don't ever get another battery, what we have right now is very impressive. They're very impressive. We're pleased with them. We're very pleased with them. But we got these little radios. Trying to do a video on them things. Let's see here. We got the radios because honestly, this year I'd like to take everything just a little bit more seriously with everything that's going on in the world. And I mean, just like that video I put out with the sheriff coming out, you know, that's pretty major, you know, that sheriff coming out and making those comments like that. And there's more and more people doing it every day now. So I want to start taking it just a little bit more serious this year, as far as like what if type thing. You know, if grid down, cell phones ain't gonna work. Power's not gonna work. You don't get water. If you're on city water, you ain't gonna get water. If you're on well water, it all depends on how you got that set up. You know, if you got a generator, but even there at that, your generator ain't gonna run long because you ain't gonna be able to get gas for it. So if you're in a city and you can do it, I would strongly suggest some type of rain catchment system or something along those lines. And I'd probably do it pretty soon too, just to be honest with you, the way everything's looking, the way everybody's talking. But say if you got a well, some type you can get like a solar generator, but that going, them things are expensive. And little solar generators like 9 or 10 grand for a little solar generator. Even the cheap ones are like 5-6 grand. The little cheap ones that you get. You can buy those little ones from Harbor Freight, but they ain't big enough to run a TV, let alone a well pump. You know, you got to have something pretty major to run a well pump. The technology in solar has come so far. I mean, it's just absolutely gone crazy as far as technology. It's kind of addictive. Once you get to buying it and stuff, once you get to messing with it, you always like, you know, well, what if I add this? What if I take that away? I mean, you're all the time messing with it. That's the reason on top of my batteries, you see all my tools, all my crap sitting there, because I'm constantly messing with that crap. I can't leave it alone. It's kind of like an addiction, I guess. I don't know. You're always trying to figure out a way to make it work better. But I will say this much: from the time that we hooked that new inverter up, well, it ain't new now, but whenever we put that inverter on the wall, it's never been turned off since. It's 24/7. The batteries and the solar system running this house is 24/7. It's never been shut off, and it's never, knock on wood, but it's never turned off. You know, it's never faulted out anything. So I mean, I've got nothing but good things to say about it. The solar generators work good. They say they do, Ashton. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I've never had one, but everybody says they work really good. They don't. The ones that will run a whole house, You can get those like you take camping. It comes with one fold out solar panel, set out in the yard and then recharge it during the day or whatever. You can get those, and I don't think they're like really stupid, ridiculous price. But if you get one of the ones that'll run your house, yeah, you're talking about some money right there. Because people are going to those solar generators like that because it's just plug and play basically type thing. Set your solar panels out in the yard and you plug it up, and then you take that cord and plug it in your house. That's pretty much the way it goes. I mean, it's not quite that simple, but that's pretty much the way it goes. I wouldn't mind having one just kind of a backup because I could take that, and I don't know how long it would last, but I could take that and say like if it's fully charged and plug my charge inverter, basically my battery charger. If the sun's not out for 2 or 3 days, I've got what's called a charge inverter. It's a battery charger, is all it is, that runs off the generator. I could take that and plug that thing into it and charge my batteries off of that, which would sound pretty crazy, but I've tried taking in say like my battery charger, the whole house runs off solar. I've actually plugged my battery charger into a plug-in inside the house to kind of like have a circle. I don't know how to explain it, but the power that my solar system is making is also powering my battery charger to recharge my batteries. But believe it or not, that won't work. You got to have an outside power source. I don't know. It just don't make no sense to me because you got to have a separate power source to power that to charge your batteries. Because basically what you're doing is you're taking more power out of your batteries than you're able to put back in. It's kind of weird the way it works, but I do know that you can't. I can't plug a battery charger in the wall here and charge my batteries in there with it. I know I can't do that. Why? It just don't make no sense to me. It'd be cool if you could, because it'd be like a continuous cycle if you could. It'd be real good if you could do that. Then you wouldn't have to worry about. Basically, you wouldn't have to worry about solar panels or nothing, really. I mean, if you could do that, you keep your battery charger topping your batteries off all the time. I need to invent something to do that. I wish this property had a creek on it, a good hard creek on it, like a good running creek. I'd do some type of hydro power, like a little generator, for backup, of course, but it don't. But you can get one of those the small solar generators. You can get a small one. I think it's like 250 watts or 500 watts, or something like that, from Harbor Freight. Yeah, get a patent on it, make millions. I've tried it. Believe it or not, I have tried it, and it just, for some reason, it just don't work. I don't understand why it won't. I had an electrician explain it to me one time. He said you have to have an outside power source powering that to recharge your stuff, your batteries, which it just don't make no sense. I mean, I'm by far an electrician or anything like that, or an engineer, but I just don't understand why it wouldn't work. I mean, you're getting power to the charger, and the charger's charging the batteries, and it does really charge the batteries, but somewhere or another, it pulls more power than you put back in it. I don't really understand that part of it. But it's getting warm in here.
Mm-hmm. I was helping her get the baby. Or Joe.
But yeah, I mean, I just don't understand that.
What y'all talking about?
Like solar generators and stuff like that. The concept of it, like the battery charger in there. You remember I got to plug it up in the generator and crank generator for it to charge the batteries.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually tried plugging it just directly into the wall.
Yeah.
But it won't work like that. You can't use your solar power to recharge your solar power.
Right.
For some, it just don't make no sense. But I've tried it. I mean, I might try the smaller charger again because it shouldn't pull more than it puts back in, especially with this large battery bank in here. But it shouldn't. I'd like to try that one again, the little one, just to see what it does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I come back in the house, I had to feed the cats. They were all out of food again.
Well,
yeah.
Yep.
For the second time in like 3 hours.
Ashton said, get a patent on it and make millions.
Who all's in here now?
I'm not sure. Just Ashton and Betty's the only one talking right now.
Oh.
But as I was saying before, though, like, if you're inside a city, if you got city water or anything like that.
He was a solar nerd.
He was a solar nerd the whole time you were gone. Yeah, really.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. I ain't never been addicted to anything or nothing like that. And I never done no drugs, to be honest with you. But I imagine that's what addiction is, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't make a good junkie anyway. I can't even take aspirin. It gets stuck in my throat right there.
And he gags and
And I'll
pukes
gag and now I look like a little 2-year-old little girl running around the house gagging and carrying on.
Yep. That is true.
And then people poke needles in their arms and stuff. No, thank you. Ain't nobody sticking me in a needle. Solar addiction is a good thing. It all depends, actually. It all depends. Like I said, them 2 battery racks in there 20 grand. So it all depends. Arkansas, I didn't even know you was in here, buddy. I learned more listening to you. Now, I don't know so much about that, but like I said, I honestly, I really do. I watch too much news and events, world events going on right now. And this year, I've never been so. I just feel like my bones, something bad's gonna happen this year. I really do. I don't know how to explain it, but I know it sounds weird and I sound like an idiot, but it's just everybody's building stuff up so much right now.
Did everybody go watch that video on the show?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's what I was asking them.
No. But yeah, like she was saying, the video I just uploaded about the sheriff, I done that video, and I didn't do that really for the I didn't care about the watch hours, nothing like out that video. I was just wanting to get that out there. I wanted, like I was telling everybody here, I thought everybody ought to see it, you know. And that's pretty serious.
To be prepared.
And like that girl, I was telling them about that girl talking on that Facebook prepper page.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she said that they told that her dad's a pilot, and they told him to get the books out and get to learn it because he's gonna need it.
Yeah.
Just,
yeah, I was showing that to you earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them about earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, somebody like that, you really don't know whether they're telling the truth or not or anything. But I mean, it coincides with everything else that's going on, everything everybody's saying. That's like us. We've been, and I'm sure Arkansas here, he's the same way. He's probably been prepping way longer than we have. But I think we'd be okay, I think, but to a certain extent. But nobody would truly be prepared for something like that. There's no way. But I mean, some people would be a little more prepared than others.
But then then you're gonna have all these other people coming in trying to take it from you.
I'm not really worried about that.
That's what you gotta watch for. The ones that don't have it, they'll be the ones trying to come.
Well, come
at you.
That's one of the purposes of doing something like this, is to get people to do that. You know, I mean, like a prepper channel, like we're doing. Well, we're not really, like we are, but we ain't kind of a prepper channel. But some of the stuff, I mean, if we can get one person to put a bag of wheat up or a bag of rice up, I mean, that's one more bag of food that they got.
But then you got these ones that think, oh, nothing's ever going to happen.
That's 99.9% of the population.
And then when it does, they're like, oh, I remember so-and-so has it.
I ain't worried about that.
I remember so-and-so saying that.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
That's the ones that become knocking on our door.
Another one. Yeah, I'm not worried about something like that. Well, I can't say they wouldn't come knocking on the door. I can't say that. But I can say, with a 100% truthful, they wouldn't like the response. I'll just tell you that.
No, I know that.
It all depends on who it was. I mean, I ain't completely cold. I just ain't gonna like. Just relatives will be knocking. Yeah, this places are hard to find. I guarantee you, I could type in directions on here, how to get here, street names, the whole 9 yards, and I guarantee you, only a couple would find it. It's just in here.
10 miles from the
Yeah,
house.
give them a map to find it. Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying people, I'm not saying relatives. I'm saying like neighbors that ain't prepared or people that live down the street from you.
Well, I mean, that's always a possibility. It really is. But I mean, if you worry about stuff like that, I mean, what's the point?
Right.
I'm not worried.
I'm not worried about them coming. I'm just saying they probably will.
As my daddy said, he said, I don't mind these comers and goers. He said, but damn a bunch of comers and stayers. That's what it Old cousins, yeah. Yeah, you have family relatives coming out of the woodworks, buddy.
Ones that you ain't seen in 100 years.
But like I said, I'm not really worried about nothing like that. If it's, you know, if you can help somebody, help them. But, you know, I'm not going to take away from us to help. You know what I mean?
That's right, Ashton.
Yeah. You can, anybody in here can ask Ashton, you know, you can put this address in a GPS, and it will not bring you here.
Well, they can ask our kids that.
Yeah.
Or Angel or Paula.
It actually takes you on the other side of town. The GPS does. Yeah, that's exactly right. I've had several people say that. Oh, we know where it's at. We'll find it. We'll find it. I'll get my address. I will find it. And I tell them, so, well, you need to go to this road first. Oh, no, we'll find it. Well, guess what? I have to drive out in town and meet them every time.
Or you get a phone call and you have to tell them how to get here.
Every time. Every single time. So I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I could put street names in here. And probably 2 or 3 people out of everybody's in here will probably be able to find it.
Yeah, you've been down where you know how to get here now.
Yeah. Yeah, Ashton, you've been here enough to know.
I think Ashton and Jordan are about the only 2.
Yeah.
Maybe Dustin might remember, but I don't know.
Yeah, he might. I'm not sure.
But anyone else, I doubt it.
I'm surprised she knows she can actually get here. She got to have a GPS to go to the store and back.
Not no more.
Yeah, right.
I did have for the first 3-4 years you and I were married.
Yeah. Notice she said 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. I GPSed how to get from here to my daddy's house.
For years.
Like 3 years. Yep.
You know, even at the other house in Waynesville, it wasn't but like 5 miles from her dad's house. And she moved out of her dad's and up into the house. And for like 3 years, she had a GPS from the house to her dad's house for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And it ain't but like 5 miles. It may be 3 turns between here and there. And she had to GPS it every day.
I GPS how to get to work every morning too.
Mm-hmm.
And home.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
The directions don't come naturally.
No, I don't have the memory you and my daddy have.
That ain't memory. That's okay.
Takes me a little longer.
That ain't memory at all. That's like repetitive. You know, it's something you do every day. And for 3 or 4 years, every day. I'm not talking you didn't go like once a month. I mean you went every day.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it's okay.
Don't judge me.
It'll all work out. It'll all work out.
Don't judge me.
Oh, I don't judge.
You ready?
Yeah. You hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't judge nobody. Yeah, I just now hit the upload button on that. It says,
Yeah.
it said, we do have a few neighbors, not really close. I have considered stone soup. Yeah. There's so many people out coming out now saying FBI and everybody's telling people, get you some flashlights that run off batteries, get you a small solar charging device, the stuff like that. Something to last up a couple weeks. Food and stuff like that. They're just coming out saying that stuff.
Tell them about the little solar charger things we got that you were talking about putting on either on your motorcycle or on the side by side.
It's just a little a solar panel from Harbor Freight. It's can't really see. It's about that long. I thought it might be 15 watts or something like that. It's a trickle charger is what it is, and it uses the same plug-in as a battery tender. So like motorcycles know that you can put a battery tender on it and plug it up during the winter time, and it just keeps that battery topped off, just trickle charging it. You can get that solar panel and kind of do the same thing with it. So I'm going to get one out and I'm going to hook it on that side by side and keep it plugged up all the time.
I told him to fix the roof on the side by side where the storm messed it up and try to hook them together, put like 3 on top of the roof of the.
Well, you can just use one. I mean, because you're just going to trickle charge it anyway. I mean, you can't keep it charging a lot all the time or it'll blow the battery up. Because there's no charge controller in between the two.
Yeah, that's true. We'll keep one on there.
When we make our millions off of YouTube, I'm going to buy me one of them candies. It's an electric side by side that runs off batteries, and you can buy them at Lowe's. The only bad part about it is they're like $13,000. So we're going to have to sell a whole lot of videos on YouTube to get that. Then
we need gravel more than we need a side by side.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. If we ever do anything we make off YouTube, probably go on that road. As far as gravel and stuff like that.
My greenhouse, grow room.
Oh no, we're starved. We're getting gravel.
No.
I
got enough seeds for. We just need the buckets to go with them.
Yeah, we're going to start getting the barrels and start making those before spring. Because we don't have like 5 or 6 made right now, so we definitely need a bunch of barrels.
Yeah.
I seen on Facebook Marketplace somebody's wanting $50 for them barrels, a 55-gallon plastic drum.
Mm-hmm.
They want $50 a piece for them things, and that is just crazy. That's some bull crap.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy them $5, $10 a piece all day long. So we need to get about 30 of them things. Is the only problem.
Mm-hmm. A trailer full.
Mm-hmm. We gotta have enough to do the whole grow area up there.
Always more projects than
today. Yeah, that's very true, buddy.
Yes.
You want to get any more totes? Yeah, I want to get some more, Ashton. It's just
either 4 or 8 water totes.
Yeah.
Water totes.
Well, like I said, all this is just I hope we can. If the world don't turn to crap between now and then, that's on the list this year is to get more. I want to get what I truly want to do is get 2 of the big. They're either 3,000 gallon or 6,000. I can't really sure, but they're expensive. I want to get 2 of those and put them on the very top of the mountain up there, on the very top. And whenever these down here get full, I want to get a solar pump and have them pump the water from here up to the big tanks and just have it gravity fed down here. That way we ain't got to run a pump all the time, and we can get a solar pump to pump them from the totes up to the big tanks. I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on in here, but actually going through with it's a problem. Well, really ain't the problem. It's time and money is the problem.
Mm-hmm. And the rain is a big problem.
Yeah. Like I said, it took us a long time to save up for these batteries, but these batteries was one thing I was concerned about as far as anything happening in the world is the batteries and stuff. Because with the 8 batteries, it ran everything we had. I mean, it done fine, don't get me wrong, but you had to really monitor what you was doing. That when the sun went down, you have to be real peculiar about what you run. Like the water heater, you make sure you turn that thing off. Don't let it run all night because you get up the next morning, your battery will be way down. And if it's gloomy the next day, they're not going to charge. So
The
these,
central heat and air.
yeah, mini split. But since we put these new 4 batteries in, I'm not concerned about that at all whatsoever.
I'm not neither. That, and I want to switch over to an electric stove.
Yeah, I told them we're going to do that. Hopefully soon. But you know, when we do switch over to electric oven, the wire to go from the breaker box over there to the stove, that'd be $100, $150 just for a piece of wire.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff's outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can use number 10 wire for that. I'm not real sure. I have to research that a little bit more. And it's either 10 or 8. 10 gauge ain't as bad as 8, but 8 gauge is pretty dang on high. But really, though, honestly, when we move those panels, I got that 8 gauge wire because I've already got the other wire run down here. So we can use that 8 gauge wire to run from those panels down here.
Mm-hmm.
I can use that to run the new stove with. That is right.
Yeah.
So we have the wire. Yeah. So we do have the wire. We just need to get the plugins for the receptacle, 30 amp outlet or whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's 30. So we're higher already. Don't seem like it, does it?
Mm-hmm.
We got a blue million things going on. It's just
Getting them done.
yeah. This time of year, anyway, it's like it's miserable up there because it rains and it stays so muddy because there's absolutely no gravel on the road. So it's just miserable trying to get out and do something.
We got one of them ditches we got to redig out.
Yeah. Well, not the ditch. Got to clean the. Where I put the culverts across the road, I didn't use but a 6-inch culvert. It's like the corrugated pipe. Or no, it might be 8-inch. I think maybe 8-inch. But yeah, all the time when it starts raining, it washes old crap down to the face of it, the inlet, and it clogs it up. So now I have to get there and get it. And now that one's running over down
with
there.
A shovel.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to clean that out. I'm not gonna do it in it raining, knee deep water in the ditch. So I ain't gonna do all that. I'll just wait till it calms down a little bit and I'll go dig it out. It's always something. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but we knew that when we bought the property. We knew it was going to be always something up here. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, honestly, you know, we knew the road was going to be a pain in the posterior yard whenever we got the place too. So yeah, it is what it is. It's going to take time with the road, but we'll get it. The before the rock out there, the deterrent up there will keep people coming in here. What we call the rock out there. I'm not going to bother that. Just on this side of the rock, at the bottom of the hill, out and up our little up to the house here. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to gravel that because the rest of it is for us. I mean, we know how to drive it. It's,
Yeah,
it's
because
nothing.
a lot of people are scared to come over it, and it keeps them away.
Yeah, the rock is
We like
a
that.
major deterrent for people. It really is. So. No, not yet.
No.
Actually, I just kind of sent them an email back and forth our time too, but I really haven't like expressed interest in being on there. I guess we'll have to start saying it takes muscle, time, and that money. It definitely takes a lot of muscle. Jordan had to go down there and come here and from the house, come here and manhandle the batteries for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, they're like 103 pounds a piece. And yeah, I still be laying in the floor and I've had to pick them up by myself because of my back and stuff.
And Jordan just picks them up.
Yeah, he just picks them up and throws them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, me and him both put them in there because I didn't want him hurting himself neither. But
there's a couple of them he kind of did without you
mm-hmm.
before you even got out there.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy. I'll get that video out probably next couple of days or something of us putting those batteries in, but the update on the solar.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I guess the downside to it is when you get a lot of battery, a major battery bank like this, you have to get more panels to charge those batteries. You know, you got to have a lot of power coming in to charge them. So we're definitely gonna have to up our game with the panels on the house here.
But we've got what, 4 more in the other bedroom.
And then we got the 2. I mean,
Then
we
we
have
got-
6 that
Then
ain't
we
even
got
hooked
the
up.
2 up at the chicken house.
Yeah.
So that's 6.
I'm getting lazy now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, but I'm gonna buy.
Mhm.
Eventually, I'm gonna get 24 more.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna get.
Because I'm gonna put 12 on the back side and then 12 on the front side of the house. And then that'll be a total of 60 250 watt panels.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, I mean, it don't even seem like it, but right now we have 36 250 watt panels hooked up. 36 of them.
Mm-hmm.
We got 12 on the front porch. We got 4 on the back porch and 8 on that rack. That's 12. Then we have 12 on the chicken barn. That's 36 solar panels.
12 and 12 is 24.
And plus 12.
Mm.
Solar crack. Yeah. Yeah, we got 36 total. So put 24 more up, that'll be 60. That's a lot of solar panels. And if we can't charge and live off 60 solar panels, I'm going back to Waynesville. We're definitely doing something wrong if we can't do that. I mean, in the summertime, I mean, we got more than enough power. I mean, absolutely.
Even before them 2, we had more
Yeah.
than enough in the summer.
Yeah, before they even before those batteries,
But in the wintertime, it's.
it's always bad in winter though.
Mm-hmm.
But this winter's, it hasn't been worse than any other winter. Don't get me wrong. But as far as like sun, because I'm telling you, I still sound like weird. I know, but there's some type of pole shift happening because I can tell a difference on where the sun is this year. It's way over. It's way over past the tree line. And used to it, we still got, last 6, 7, 8 years, we still got some sun during the winter. It was never down. This year, it's down way over. I mean, it's way past that tree line. And I mean, all day long, it's just low and over, way over. So there's definitely something shifting. I mean, that's for sure. People going to think I'm crazy and unsubscribe because of them comments like that, but I can tell a big difference. It's if you look out of a morning, it comes from the back side behind the chicken barn, back there, and even in the winter, it was still directly over the chicken barn, just like right at the top of that tree, and it come in, it was just low and it kind of swung over, and it was like that every year. But now it's like the chicken barn here is way over here on the other side of that other hill, down and coming over. I mean, it has moved dramatically this year. I can tell we're shifting. Yeah, something's definitely moving. That's for sure. Because I can tell a major change. And like I said, I'm kind of a solar nerd. That's the only reason I even say this stuff. Is when it comes to solar, I kind of like, even whenever we put the panels on top of the chicken house, I was looking at that during the summertime because the summer, that sun beats right down on, right there where that's at. And that's the perfect place for some of us, like from like noon until like 5, 6 o'clock, right there where we put them on chicken barn. That's the reason put them on there. That's the reason we built the chicken barn the size we built it. And the back side of the chicken barn, I'm gonna put 6 panels back there because from when the sun comes up to like 11:30, 12 o'clock, it is just beating down on the back side of it. And we don't have any panels back there yet, but we will have very soon. I'm gonna move 6 of the ones we have now. I'm gonna put those on the back of the chicken barn, and then 6 on the porch part of it to make up the 12. But with the sun being over there like that, I'm not sure that's gonna work now. One thing I do know is the back of over the other end of the house, it's definitely for still in the sun. So I'm definitely gonna put panels on the house. It's just I can't do it until we make the addition. I mean, well, we could. It's just we'd have to take them back off. And I really don't want to put them up there and then have to remove them. I just don't want to do all that.
No, when we can just do it afterwards.
what happened in the cabin. That's actually right there where the chicken barn is. That is where we started building that cabin.
Yep.
The story with that thing is, we started building. I had a guy cut me some 6x6s from the logs that was actually cut down off the property here, and we started out building the frame for to build for the floor. I took 6x6s and built like a big 20x40 frame, and I was going to put the what do you call it, the floor joist on top of the 6x6s, and anyway, I made it that far with the 6x6s, and we started buying the floor joists. Well, that's whenever lumber absolutely went crazy that year. It was way before COVID anyway, but anyway, the lumber prices jumped like triple the price, and we just could not afford that. So we just stopped, and that's whenever we got the trailer. So, which we've had trailer for several years now. So,
but right where the grow room is, you can still see part of where the cabin foundation is.
Well, there's a few of the 6x6s laying up there as well. We took those down and laid them over beside the solar panels, and where they've been laying on the ground, they've rotted. They've been there so long. That's how long it's been.
Mm-hmm.
7, 8, 9 years ago. 8, 9 years ago, something like that.
They need to go in the wood stove.
Yeah. But that was the reason why the cabin stopped, is simply because
we couldn't afford it.
I could not afford it. We just couldn't. And then just like this trailer, you seen in the video how rough it looked being pulled up the hill. I mean, it looked like a big garbage pile. I mean, it's still nothing fancy. Don't get me wrong. It's nowhere near nothing fancy.
But we've painted the inside.
We've done a lot of work to the inside and stuff like that to it.
And the outside.
And the outside, but it don't look like it. But we have.
And we pretty much pulled every piece of furniture, carpet, everything.
Yeah, we had to pretty much gut the inside of it from to a certain point. You know what I mean?
Right on the lot
because
it was pulled off.
Well, it I don't know how to explain it, but it like stunk really bad. It had a real bad odor to it, and we had to just basically tear everything out of it. And we bought it. What it was, I was on Facebook Marketplace, and I seen Clayton Mobile Homes in Knoxville, Tennessee, had it on their site, and they wanted $2,000 for it, and or $4,000, wasn't it? One day, there's a 2 or 4, but I can't remember. But anyway, we rode out there to look at it, and we looked at it, and it was just horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And I went there and told him, I said, "There's no way I'd pay that for it." And I told him, I said, "Well, thank you for letting us look at it and stuff like that." And he said, "Well, before you leave," he said, "what would you give me for it?" And I told him, I said, "I wouldn't put much in it." He said, "Give me $1,000, you can have it." So I said, "Well, let me find out how much it'll cost to have it moved." And he said, "Well, you're in luck." He said, "That man sitting right over there is the one that moves our mobile homes for us." He said, "Get him over here and ask him how much it charge to take to your property." So he told me, he said, "I'll hook to it and drop it off on your property for $1,000. So we have $2,000 in the mobile home, and it's sitting on our property. But of course,
1,000 for it and 1,000 to move.
Yeah, 1,000 for it, 1,000 move. So I mean, of course, we had to do everything else over time.
Mm-hmm.
Pay to have it set up and all that stuff too. So.
Sent out a rescue party. Old lemons. Lacking.
Sit out the search party. Old lemons. Lacking. It was early morning, so tonight I'm just lacking.
Hey, how are you, Lemon?
Hey, Lemon, how you doing? But I also know that with the mobile home, it's just the living space of this thing is 14 by 48, so it's not big at all. Mm-hmm. But we're going to build onto it. We're basically going to make pretty much a double wide out of it. Eventually, I mean, that may not be for another couple of years. With everything happening in the world, it may not happen at all. So that's the plans. Doing good, just tired. Yeah, I know the feeling, Lim. Mm-hmm. But poet didn't know it. But the plan is to make a double wide out of this trailer, and all the metal siding outside is going to be gone and covered. It's going to be wood siding, and probably what they call the D-log siding. It looks like a log cabin. I'm getting on camera. It kind of goes up like that. Like looks like a log cabin siding. That's what I want to put on it. But if I can't get it, then I'll just use regular wood lap siding.
Mm-hmm.
But the plan is to make a double wide out of with wood siding and with a one roof that goes over the whole entire thing. And to make it look just like a cabin is what we're wanting.
Right. Thank you for coming, Arkansas. Good night.
Yeah, good night, Arkansas. Thank you for coming, buddy. We got a long ways to go to get it like that the way we want
Or
it.
to where we want to be.
Yeah. But like when we first bought the trailer, that I was making really good money then too. I mean, we paid to have it set up, paid for septic, the whole nine, So now it's just you have to save for everything because everything just got so bad, economy and stuff like that. So
went up to 10 and back down to 7.
Yeah. But I mean, it is 100% livable now. It's 100 million times better than it was when we got it. But
yeah, Jordan can vouch to that.
Yeah.
He come and helped us clean it out before we moved it up here.
Yeah, it's not great right now by no means, but it's way better than it was, and it was horrible when we got it. It was absolutely horrible.
And it stunk.
But it had good bones. The way I was looking at it is it had good. It wasn't rotten. The floors wasn't rotten. The ceilings wasn't rotten. The drywall wasn't falling in. Nothing like that. I mean, it was actually good, structurally sound. It was just nasty. I mean, like very nasty. Yeah.
Really bad. Smelled like death killed over.
But I tell you, after we had it pulled in here, and paid to have it set up and everything, we had them little things that you set out like absorbs odor and stuff like that. And we had them things in here for. It took probably a year after we had it parked on the property. It took us a year to get everything set up and hooked up and paid for and all that stuff. Like having people come set it up and put the septic in and all that crap, because that was expensive too. But it took us a year to get the smell out of it off and on.
If not longer.
Yeah, if not longer, yeah.
That recent sheriff video was kind of
Yeah. Yeah, that's we was talking about that a little bit earlier, Lemon. They're basically telling you without telling you kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I mean it's
trying to give you a warning.
Yeah. Man, they can't be much more blunt than that. I give the old fella a lot of credit coming on TV like that, and doing it like that. So.
Yeah.
I don't see no sheriffs in Tennessee or North Carolina doing that. So he said the minute he got back, in a letter that he released, not the video, but in a letter, he said that the minute he got back, he instantly issued AR pew-pews and put them in every police car with go bags with full of clips and extra ammo, everything. That's how serious he's taking this threat. So, I mean, that says a lot. That really does. To me, that's just kind of, I don't know if it makes me feel good about it or bad about it, because that's what I've been saying all along. It's what I've been looking for to happen for the last long time. This year, for the last 2 or 3 years, that's exactly what I've been looking to happen this year. So I mean, it's kind of weird that it comes up like that. I mean, so I don't know whether to feel good about that or bad about it. So, because like I was saying, nobody's truly ready for something like that.
No, it don't matter how prepared you are, you ain't gonna be ready.
No,
not 100%.
Some are just a little more prepared than others. Yeah, I seen that, Lemon. He, believe it or not, today, of all people, CNN turned on him today. So it won't be, I'm going to say, a month, no more than 2 months. And one, he'll either Kamala will take over. Something will happen. He'll have to step down, and they replaced him with Gavin Newsom, or Michelle Obama, one of those two, to run for president this year. They will not let him run this year, just because of everything, just because of that statement that they made, and the bull crap that he said when they asked him about the stuff that was in the statement that was made about the files and all that crap. He just completely lost his damn mind. And it's no more than a month or 2 months. They'll announce. Well, they may wait. They got right up to the last minute to announce who's going to go, for president this year. But it'll be one of the two. It'll be Gavin Newsom or Michelle Obama. And I really, really, really think it's going to be Michelle Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too, Michelle Obama.
Yeah, they keep saying that she don't want it. She didn't want it when her husband ran, blah, 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 blah. But I bet she does.
Well, why did she come on news and make a whole big interview about, I'm scared for the people, this election this year has got me really worried and all this other good stuff.
I think
they done that to build her up.
Yeah, I think she'll try, or they'll do it, but yeah, they're trying to play it off like she don't want it or whatnot.
Well, two things will happen. Is one, she won't run because she thinks Donald Trump will beat her, and she won't be able to live with that. It'll be like another Hillary Clinton. She'll freak out when she loses to Donald Trump. But the thing about it is, that crap is so rigged now. If she throws her name in the pot, you might as well forget it. She's got it 100%. There'll be no voting. Voting will be useless. They'll just basically hand it to her, just simply because.
We're losing everybody now.
Yeah, I mean that's fine too. I mean, but yeah, that's my thinking on it. It'll be her or Gavin Newsom. I'm kind of split on her because, like I said, she would. Everybody knows it'll be a Barack third term. Everybody knows that, but I don't think she'd be able to handle the knowing that she lost to Donald Trump. I don't think she'd take that very well. So I don't know. I can't 100% say it'll be her, but most likely. But we'll see. But when CNN turned on Joe Biden, I said right then, he's out. He's out of here. Because CNN is hardcore Joe Biden. So evidently they're up to something. And they just done that today. After all that crap that come out about the files, said he was just an old senile old man and all that stuff. With a bad memory. Yeah, the stage is definitely set for it. They'll wait till the very last minute. I mean, the last minute to announce if it's her. They'll wait till the last minute. But now, say if it's Gavin, they'll have to. I mean, they'll 100% have to if they want it to look legit. Which people have their own opinion about that, but whatever. If they want it to look legit, they'll have to announce him pretty quick so he can get out and run and politic and all that crap. But it'd be one of the two, simply because she went on there and done an interview about it, and he went on there and debated. Well, they running for president, but debated on it. I mean, give me a break. But yeah, normally when we go talking politics, everybody leaves.
Yeah.
That's exactly right, babe. Let's go, Brandon. Really, the sad part about it is, I can't believe that reporter actually said that crap. But you could hear it plain as day. And then she came out, she said, sound like they're saying, let's go, Brandon. What an idiot. Oh, my God. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. You just can't. Sorry, I couldn't get my mouth shut.
We can't neither.
That's me. If I get talking about politics, I let it roll, and then a lot of people hit the delete button.
And everybody has different opinions. So, I mean, we wouldn't care if somebody's is different than ours.
Oh yeah, I mean, I care less who you vote for. I mean,
Right.
I ain't gonna lose no sleep over. Don't get me wrong, because I've said it 100 million times, and I'll say it again. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care who I vote for. My life has, and I'm 49 years old, and my life has never changed. No matter who is in that office, my life has never changed in the slightest little bit. They've never helped me or hurt me. Well, it gets worse on taxes every year, other than that. But so yeah, they all hurt you. But my life has never improved because of who's in that office. I'll just tell you that right now. Y'all watching football tomorrow? No, what we were saying earlier. We used to watch it every year. I don't watch football.
We used to watch it with my dad.
Yeah, when her dad was alive, we'd watch just the Super Bowl, nothing else. We wouldn't watch football through the year, but we'd watch the Super Bowl so we can do like wings and stuff like that.
And everybody get together, but everybody don't get together no more, and we all do our own thing. So there ain't no point in it. We might come on tomorrow and just see who all wants to hang out or whatnot.
Yeah, and we may have Betty's idea was for us to have a virtual party if we get on, but we're almost to the point where we have enough watch hours to get on the first tier of monetization. So if we're approved for that, then we're gonna have a virtual party on here. That was Betty's idea.
Sounds like a game plan to us.
Yeah. So the title of the live will be
Let's Party Down.
Money, money, money.
Let's party down.
Yeah. Bunch of snacks, yeah.
We're gonna make the snack, and we're gonna do the food.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the kids may watch it. I don't know. They may come and watch it. And Jordan may come and watch it. I'm not sure.
Jordan may. I think Angel and Cody said they were doing their own thing.
Yeah. So I mean, I ain't gonna say that we won't put it on TV or nothing like that. You know what I mean? If they come to watch it.
I hear George popping still.
Yeah.
But even if we do, we'll try to get on for a little bit.
Yeah. I won't watch it enough to know who wins. I'll promise you that. Because honestly, I care less. So.
We probably won't stay up that late. Or if we do, we'll be on.
I find it truly amazing. They pay them boys millions of dollars a year to throw that damn ball.
If anything, we might make it to halftime and then be done.
I don't understand it, but I mean, hey, more power to them. They sign a like $50 million contract for one season or something like that. Hey, do it, man. I mean, I would. If I could run. I could run like from here to the other trailer over there, and then it's 911. I'm an asthmatic. But hopefully, either tomorrow or Monday, I will be able to apply for the first tier of monetization. I'm thinking it'll be Monday, because they don't update it till sometimes they don't update your hours for 2 days. I don't know why it does that, but because I check it all the time, and sometimes they update it every night around midnight, and then sometimes like 2 days before they update it. So,
well, that one video's got 302 views in one day. The one with the sheriff.
Yeah.
And then this new one you just did of the radios, it's already got 4 in the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that really ain't good, though.
Huh?
4 views really ain't nothing.
No, but I'm saying.
There's channels on here getting 1,000 views a minute.
We have to get a little bit of watch time off of that, though.
Yeah, I mean, if they watch it.
If they watch it.
Yeah, if they watch it. So we've done a review on those radios, and we had Jordan get in a truck and drive out all the way out to the main road, and they worked their way out there, so that's pretty good. You want to try to make it 2 hours, or are you done?
I'm good with 2 hours.
So we got 20 minutes.
Well, we got 9 people in here still.
If we can make it 20 more minutes, we're doing good.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we keep this many people, until we get people dropping out on us.
Yeah.
Or
Well-
until you start talking politics.
Until I go politicking again. And like I said, I care less. How much were they again? You talking about the radios, Lemon? The little two-way radios we bought. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is them right here.
$199.
$199.
No, $99. I'm sorry.
You can't really see it in our camera too good, but
They were $100, weren't they?
yeah, there's $100, but you get 10 of them, a 10 pack of them for $100.
I don't know what I was thinking. $199.
But they, I mean, they're kind of small. Like I showed them off a little while ago. They're kind of small and they're not real heavy, but they're not light neither. And they're made like really good. They got real good construction, good quality radios. They sound good, and they pick up. I know a mile because that's at least a mile out there, and it's just plain as day.
Mm-hmm.
And the sound on it is incredible. I mean, it's for what it is for a $10 radio, and you can't even buy a toy radio for $10. And these things are for like industrial use, like security guards, anything like that, because you can get the mic that goes on your shirt or whatever with them. But I mean, they're pretty nice little radios. I ordered them off eBay from the company Retevis. I've got an eBay thing on there, and a 10 pack of these radios, shipping and all is $199.99.
Yeah, $100.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can't beat that.
Mm-mm.
In all honesty, when I get the money, I may order another 10 pack of them just to have them, like backup, because they work good and they're not real heavy. They're not what they light, but they're not real heavy neither. And the only thing I don't like about them is the antenna is fixed onto it. It's got a kind of a pin through it where you can't take it off. I mean, you could probably, if you're like a radio nerd, you could take it apart and change the antenna and get a longer distance out of it. But they work perfectly fine. Crap hit the fan tonight. You ain't got your cell phone. We'd be able to communicate all over this mountain with these radios. So,
But he did put a link to it in the comments.
yeah, I put a link to it in the video that I uploaded. I put a link to it in that video. I probably need to go
also
check.
on here, didn't you?
I probably need to go check and see if it worked.
You also put it in here.
And the chat. Let's see here. We go to view channel, but it really wasn't live.
Mm.
Let's see the. I want to see what I'm trying to do is pull up the daggone. Where's it called? But okay.
Mm.
What I'm trying to do is go to the more right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, it's on the actual place that we bought them is on the description in the video. When you click on the description, it's got the eBay listing on it. I'm real impressed with them because, like I said, you can't even buy a kid's toy radio for $10, and these things right here is far from a kid's toy. I mean, they're like, they're pretty good quality.
I think we froze up on it.
Maybe.
Oh, it's back on.
Yeah. Maybe where I just clicked on that.
Yeah.
Is the video feed still working, or are we froze up or lagging real bad right now? Because it sounds like it's raining pretty hard again. And it looks like it's kind of dragging a little bit. But as far as the radios, I mean, if we're still working, as far as the radios, the sound quality on them things pretty impressive. It really is.
Mm-hmm. I'm still awake.
Yeah, if we get the approved for the monetization on the first tier of it. Shock.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're normally out by now, Betty.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
What were you saying if we get the first part?
We'll have like a live, and we'll figure it out. We'll eat chicken wings or something. I don't know. While people look at us on camera. That's kind of weird to even say that. That's kind of like selling pictures of your feet.
Your feet?
I might do that.
No.
If the whole YouTube thing don't pay off and we don't make money off YouTube eventually, I'm going to start selling feet pictures.
Okay.
There's some weirdos out there to buy a feet picture. That's a big thing.
That's scary.
You don't think there's weirdos out there to buy pictures of my feet?
I would hope they wouldn't buy pictures of nobody's feet.
They do, though. That's a big thing.
Betty says feet.
Yeah, that's a big thing, believe it or not. People sell
is. Yeah, it is a big thing, but that's out there. They're a little bit out there.
Just taking pictures of their feet, and people actually pay a lot of money to see pictures of your feet, and that's kind of weird.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin. Gravel money, yeah, exactly right. Gravel money. Hey, Justin, how you doing, son?
Hey, Justin. Yeah, your daddy's talking about.
He said, and I'm out.
Your daddy's talking about feet pictures here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start selling pictures of my feet. The whole YouTube thing ain't gonna pay off, so.
It's an and I'm out.
You gotta do what I gotta do.
He don't want to talk about no feet pictures.
I need gravel. That would be kind of weird. I mean, it takes a special kind. The feet scared him. Yeah. You know how them little military boys are. They don't like talking about feet, evidently. Of course, I imagine, like, if you're in a, what do they call that, where you go in there and, like a bunkhouse, you know, like 50 other men, and you go talking about feet pictures, that'd be kind of weird. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't judging. I'm just thinking that sound weird. That's just what you're saying. Yeah.
He's still there. He's not out yet.
But for real though, you can. I mean, I wouldn't suggest Googling it because you might get all kinds of crazy stuff popping up on your computer. But you can really sell pictures of your feet. I mean, really.
You can. It's scary. It's scary what this world's coming to. Sending.
But I mean, think about that. You'd have to be absolutely a freak to buy pictures of somebody's feet.
Well, apparently there's a lot of freaks out there.
Yeah.
Lemon says, what in the world?
I ain't about to buy no pictures of nobody's feet, but I'll sell them some. I promise you that. For enough money? Yeah. Count me in. Kind of like a foot fetish thing. I don't know. That's just weird, though. It really is.
That's scary.
I wonder if you really could make a lot of money at that. Because people say you can make a lot of money at that crap.
No, I don't know.
If I can make enough to buy a load of gravel, I'll throw them on. So check out these snappers there, old buddy.
Don't do it on this channel. You'll scare everybody away.
Yeah. I didn't walk barefooted through the chicken lot. I mean, if they want some real hardcore stuff now, I just walk barefooted through the chicken lot. You know, the whole chicken crap between your toes thing? Yeah, buddy. That would be extra. A few cow patties. Yeah, buddy. And I guarantee somebody buy it. I'd almost guarantee it. People are weird, man. I'm telling you. I just feed the fire, I reckon. Harry Crack. No, we're just talking about feet pictures, and there's like a real fetish for that stuff online. People buy pictures of your feet for what purpose, I don't know, but But I'm the type I'd go above and beyond though. Like I said, I'd step in a big mess of chicken crap, and I mean I'd grind it between my toes too.
Went from YouTube to feet.
Yeah, it went from politics to feet.
What a jump.
Mm-hmm. Hey, think of it this way: if YouTube don't work out, it is what it is.
It sold her toenails. Ew.
I work with a guy whose ex sold her toenail. Ooh, yeah, million.
Ew. Nasty's right. Mm.
You can actually sell like locks of your hair, or you could something. A lot of people just donate, like grow hair real long and donate it. I mean, like I donated mine the other day.
They do that for like people with cancer or whatnot.
You can also sell it too. I mean, you
to
can
make
sell.
wigs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you can sell it too. But selling toenails, that's a little much right there.
Yeah, that's gross.
That's worse than a foot picture. I told Mom I'm gonna go to the egg bank weekly. Don't drain me. Hey, they I know that the people that do in vitro, say like a woman is going to carry another woman's egg and stuff like that, they pay them like 50 grand or something like that to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that'd be hard to do. You carry a baby for nine months, it's not yours, and then give it up. I mean, it'd be kind of weird carrying it and not yours to begin with.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that.
But I mean, people do it. I mean, more power to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it starts like 50 grand, and the people that you're carrying the baby for have to supply you with everything.
Mm-hmm. Or hear me out.
I'm gonna have to get close on it. Asking you better get close to that delete button. Yeah.
Not quick enough, Ashton.
You're not quick enough, Ashton. I had to get on him. Rated PG, Justin. He said, "Don't you delete my stuff." It gotta be PG. You get us kicked off and banned from YouTube on there.
Then we'll never make our 4,000 subscribers.
He said nasty. I want to see how many views that video's got, because I think that thing is kicking off pretty good.
Yeah.
304 is all. That ain't too bad.
Right.
We're still at 567 on the subscribers.
Have you watched that sheriff video your daddy put out, Justin?
In Ohio, he's Butler County, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
There's out in Arizona.
We watched that sheriff video last night.
Yeah, somewhere in Arizona too. Out there, Justin. There's a big thing about that out there too. There's another sheriff out there somewhere. I don't know exactly what county, but he's kind of preaching the same stuff out there. And there's work hard to get kicked off. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. But there's other sheriffs stepping up too, evidently. But he was. I mean, you got to give him credit. He as soon as he got back, he jumped straight on TV.
The first one, yep.
Yeah, I mean, the minute he got back in town, he called a press conference. So you got to give him credit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to see more sheriffs, do stuff, or somebody do it.
Yeah, step up and don't worry, I'll filter.
Maybe PG-13. Well, PG-13's all right, I guess. But yeah, if we get a lot more sheriffs to step up and do that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what they're elected to do. Or just some kind of official from that county to do it. Because honestly, the people in the government, when they get on video, I mean, like do press conference, they lie so much nobody believes them anyway. But if you get elected local official like that, start doing it, then people start looking. I'm going back to Shields tomorrow. So what all they have? Yeah. Right now, honestly, everybody needs to be updating their stuff right now. But
yeah, if you can afford to.
You don't have to keep them rated R. Yeah, we know. So, yeah, if you can afford to update anything right now, would be the time to do it before you can't. And I'm telling you, I feel it in my toes. It's my foot pictures. I feel it in my foot pictures.
And your foot pictures.
That's still crazy though that you can actually make money selling pictures of your feet.
That's scary.
There's a I can't remember the name of the site that was talking about that you do that on. It's something was absolutely stupid, but well, you know, a lot of what we call the working girls, you know how we call them sites, you know.
Yeah.
So. I feel my back.
You weren't quick enough.
I know I got to read it first.
Well, we're up to 12.
Yeah. So.
You want to stay on a little longer.
Yeah, there's a in our line of work, there's a lot of people that we deal with. They're what we call working girls. If we're not dealing with them, we're dealing like say their boyfriend or something like that, and you'd be surprised what you can find online. I mean, absolute stuff that is absolutely crazy.
Ashton says I can't keep up.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them is just, I mean, they don't care. They don't care. Even if they know they're being set up. I mean, honestly, most of them have to know they're being set up. As many people as we got off of these sites, have them come meet us somewhere and we grab them, you know, and put them in jail. So as many people we do that with, they still show up because they have to know that they're being set up. But they take the chance. I mean, it's just weird. Chris got the speed. You have to. We're almost monetized. I don't want to get kicked off now. I don't want to get kicked off now.
Delete.
The speed D. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I about had to poke him in the back of the head to make him read it quicker.
I'm just slow at reading now. What can I say? I knew he was going to chime in on that one. That's all right, Justin. You can leave that. Oh, my God. This is me deleting. But anyway, we've been on here 2 hours. I guess I'm gonna.
Oh, it's still got 10 people. Better keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about your feet some more.
Yeah, I think people's heard enough about
Just
feet pictures.
pull them over there and show them.
Yeah, then we would lose everybody.
I know.
We got the. I got to do the water filter. I need to do that too. We need to make it. I mean, not really more for the video, but we still need to make it because I want to have it just in case. A Berkey. If you go to the store and buy a Berkey, they cost anywhere from the cheap ones are a couple $100 up to $500. And I'm not going to pay $500 for no Berkey when you can make your own. So I'm going to make us one
for a quarter of the price.
Yeah, but I'm going to use the Berkey filters. That's the only bad part. They're still expensive. The filters are, but still, I mean, it's nowhere near paying $500 for one.
You either lose sows or gains.
One or the other. Yeah. Don't make me laugh too hard and wake up. But yeah, I'm gonna make that the water filter. It's our version of the Berkey. We can't afford one of them things because, like I said, they're like upwards of $500 for a big one, big enough to make anything with. Because, like the water that we have is rain catch, like everybody knows. But you could drink the water and you could cook your food with it. It's just the feet freaks. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta go get you some power
Chargers, yeah.
And chargers. Hey, we actually do have like the phone chargers that are solar.
And these things right here is good to have too. These little power banks right here. These things are good to have too. You charge that thing up, get you like a little solar or something, and charge it up. This one needs to be charged anyway. But those are something else that's good to have too.
Yeah, but we do have the solar ones like that too.
Yeah, you can get those. It's got a solar panel on it. Yeah, solar ones. Yeah.
Yeah, we had them.
We got some somewhere, son. We got two of them. I got one. She got one. But you just lay it in the sun and charge it, and you can plug your phone. Charge your phone up with it and stuff like that, or run a light off of it. Just anything, and they're really, really handy to have.
When you're gonna make that filter, that'll be an episode. We was gonna try to do it today, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Get around to it.
I'll do it in the next couple of days, Ashton. Because I want to get it made. Yeah, I want to get it made either way. So I've already got the filters. I've got everything to make it with. A solar generator. Yeah, the solar generators we was talking about those earlier, Justin. They're very nice to have, and I wouldn't mind having one. To plug my battery charger up whenever the solar ain't good enough. Run it that way. Let the solar charge up the generator to charge my battery. So it's kind of pretty cool little system, but they're just so expensive to get one big enough to do that with for us. It would cost a lot of money. Because we'd have to have one that runs 220 appliances.
Yeah.
Because my charge inverter is 220. So just anything you can get, like solar lamps, like lanterns, like the old school lanterns, but solar. Anything like that you can get, like lights. Let's see what they got. Lights. They got the. I was trying to think of something like to tell him out there where he's at, because he lives out there where you can't really have a whole lot. Needed some way to collect water. A lot of people can't do that neither where they live. So a lot of people live in like apartments and what do you call them things? Like a house is split down the middle, like whatever you call it, duplex, stuff like that, and you can't have stuff like that.
Efficiencies.
What?
The efficiency apartments and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like the hood, basically. Yeah, you can't have stuff like that. But I strongly suggest if there's any way to get it, I would suggest getting it right now. Honestly, I would have a way to catch some type of water, because out there where Justin's at, the power goes down. That's a wrap, because he's in the desert. Or
just buy a bunch of jugs and jugs and jugs and jugs of water. You can always improvise with the jugs, or they have them in like 5-gallon jugs.
But how many gallons of water does it say per person per day? What, 5 gallons, 3 gallons?
No, it says 1 gallon a day per person.
Per person, yeah. All right.
Is what you should have put up.
All right, so that's 365 gallons of water for one person per year.
Yes.
Okay, if you got a family of 5, that's a lot of water.
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean, if you got some, that's better than nothing. But the first thing I'd do is figure out a way to get out of that desert.
But then they're saying,
Some jugs.
on top of the people, you have to think your pets, you have to think your whatever, on top of everything else. You're cooking.
I ain't worried about that because we eating the dog.
But no, you're not. But then you gotta figure that's just drinking water. That's not counting what you cook with.
Yeah.
That's not counting what you drink, and that's not counting your pets.
And the food, I mean, you can go out just like if nobody's ever started prepping before ever in their life, go out and buy you a 20-pound, like we do, go to Walmart and get the 20-pound bags of pinto beans and the 20-pound bags of white rice. And that's better than nothing. That's 100% better than nothing. I think a bundle of gallons of water.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I think
they probably do at Costco. Yeah. I mean,
well, I know it. Like Walmart and Publix and I think Ingles, they have them in like the gallon jugs, but then they also have 2-gallon jugs, and then they also have the 5-gallon jugs.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get the big blue barrel, or what do you call that thing? The jug. It's like a 5 gallons.
Yeah,
you can get that at Ingles or anywhere. Yeah.
You usually set them on top of the water things to put your little cups under.
Yeah, we have a few of those, but we use the water out of them. We have those like just basically carry water around the house, around the property and stuff like that. But
carry it up to the chickens like when a
before we
water
got the bins
froze and stuff.
But I would, I mean, anything you can get, especially out there where Justin's at. He's in the desert. Anything that you can get like that, do what you got to do. But I mean, go to Walmart or Sam's Club or Costco. They sell like bulk foods and stuff like that. You can get 50-pound bags of rice for $20. Well, I think ours is $24. Speaking of that, we need to go get some more.
Sam's,
yeah. Speaking of that, we need to go get some more just in case. But I mean, 50-pound bag of rice that'll feed you for a good minute. So
another thing we got to find is them antibiotics again.
Yeah, fish antibiotics.
Because we found them. I found them at the fish store, but now we called 2 or 3 of them, and
well, that one said they did have them.
And then we've looked online, and we still can't find them.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd have to figure something out on that. I mean, your main thing is water. You think you can live a good while off no food, but you can't live so long on water.
7 days without food. I think it's like 3 days without water.
MREs, yeah. We actually we made our own type of MREs.
But you got to have water to put in them, don't you?
Yeah, you got to have water for them.
Them are like the ones we got at Walmart.
And make sure you get the MREs with the heaters already in them too, just so you know. I'm sure you know that, but if they got the heaters in them, you got to figure out a way to cook it and boil water and everything else. If they got the heaters in them, all you do is add water. So, but yeah, you still got to have water for the MREs. But I mean, I would just do whatever I got to do. Like I said, if you ain't never bought anything prepping wise ever in your life, right now is the time that you may want to start, honestly. Yeah. And I'm not just saying that lightly. I'm just saying it because I'm just reading the signs and I see what everybody's doing, see what everybody's saying. And they're absolutely building something up. I mean, absolutely building it up. And they know something's going to happen is the thing. And they're just gradually putting it out. So anything you get, when you go buy food, if you buy 2 cans of whatever, spaghettis, meatballs, whatever, and buy 2 extra cans of that and put it up, that's 2 meals. That's 2 days you're going to eat.
Or look at it like this. Whatever you buy for your house, when you go grocery shopping, buy double what you buy and put the second one up.
Well, I mean, not everybody can do that, though.
No.
You can't buy. A lot of people can't buy double everything. They might get 1 or 2 things here and there, but.
I mean, we couldn't buy double everything, but like if you go to the store and you buy 5 items, buy 10.
You get just get 1 or 2, just something. Get an extra 1 pound bag of beans. I mean.
$1.
Yeah. You You go to the dollar store and get a bag of 1 pound bag of pinto beans for $1 at Family Dollar, Dollar General, and they sell rice. They sell.
You can do pinto beans. You can do northern
Noodles.
beans. You can do the ramen noodles have gotten. You can only get a 6-pack of them for like $1.59 now, where you used to be able to buy
The whole thing for $2.
the whole thing for
Well, even if it's $5, just buy a whole box of ramen noodles and put that on the shelf. And I mean, that's probably get old after a while, but at least you're eating something.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody says they ain't got the calories and all that stuff. I don't care about it. I mean, I do care about it. Don't get me wrong, but when you're hungry, you're gonna eat. It don't matter what. What's in
you're
it,
gonna eat something without no calories, and it's gonna keep you going.
Yeah, if you ain't got nothing to eat whatsoever, and you find something that's not nutritious for you, you still gonna eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I am. I mean, I don't know. Really, I mean, what to tell people to buy that's like nutritious and got all that protein, all that crap in it. I mean, I don't. Just get something to eat is my suggestion. I mean, regardless. And you gotta have fiber. You gotta have beans, pinto beans. We need to make some more bread. Speaking of pinto beans, I need to try that again because I'm gonna add something to it. I'm gonna get that taste down.
We gotta get it to where it actually works.
And then I'm gonna write a cookbook and sell it.
Go ahead.
So, but as far as MREs, Justin, if you can buy those things, like get on Facebook Marketplace, and people sell cases of them for like $40-$50 for a whole case, which is pretty good. I mean, get you a few cases of those and put them up.
You can buy them at like Walmart and stuff. They're just a little more expensive.
I would honestly, my opinion, out there where you're at, Justin, you're in the desert. I would be figuring out a way to get out of that desert. I mean, not right now, don't get me wrong, but if something was bad enough to happen, and it come to basically you're on your own prepping type thing, I'd have a bicycle or something to get up out of that desert, because that'd be one of the worst places you want to be, especially like water and stuff like that. But I mean, everybody's different, I guess. I would almost like to buy, honestly, is one of them looks like a little motorcycle, but it's electric bicycle. That would be, you get some of them things are like 70-80 miles.
Mountain's not too far from here.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. But say if it's not too far from here, you could buy you one of those like it looks like a bicycle. They actually got them that looks just like a dirt bike that'll run like 100 mile an hour. I mean, it runs off batteries, and they get like 80 to 100 miles range on that thing. So
he said he's seen them at Best Buy.
Yeah. Get you a couple solar panels put up, like a real small solar system, just enough to charge the battery on that thing. Put it in your backpack and get on down the road. That'd almost be the way to do it, because you can figure like so like, especially where he's at, like a major city like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if something was to happen and nobody get gas, food, nothing like that, the roads are going to be so congested with cars sitting on the side of the road, in the middle of the road, breaking down, running out of gas. You ain't going to get through there too. After 2 weeks, you can forget it. You can hang that up.
After about a week, you probably won't get through there.
Well, I wouldn't so much say a week. Everything will be starting to kick off in about a week. I would say that. But within 2 weeks.
Go safety class this weekend. I'm not the only one riding.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. She gets that.
Yeah.
But I mean, people say that the 72-hour mark is the critical thing, but I don't buy that for a minute. Maybe in a big city, yeah. But like where we're at, no. Like, like New York, something like that. Within the first 72 hours, you better get to where you're going to go, because after that, you ain't going. There's so many crazy people out there. I just don't want to get into all that, but there'd be so many people acting crazy, doing stupid stuff, that it wouldn't be safe to even go outside, let alone try to get somewhere. So within the first 72 hours in a major city like that, yeah, I strongly suggest you get to where you're going. But that might, honestly, that'd be the hard part, is determining, like, say, is this the real deal event? Should I get up out of here right now? I mean, that'd be hard to determine.
Or is this going to be just a couple days and flare over?
Or is it just a storm, knock the power out, you know? But I mean, I'm sure you'd know if you had an emergency radio, number one, which, in all honesty, we don't even have one of those.
No.
We need to get one.
We do need one.
All the crap we got put back, we don't have an emergency radio. So if something was to happen, we wouldn't know. Well, just like I've always told her, though, you get up of a morning and the power's out. If the power's not on, grab your cell phone. If you have a cell phone, grab it and see if it's working. If your cell phone's not working and your power's out, you got issues. You're going to have problems.
Go out and see if you can start your car.
Yeah.
And if all three
Well,
are
I mean,
out,
honestly, you could do that. That would be, if the car didn't start, that would be a sign of a hard EMP, you know what I mean? But the car could still start and run if it's just a hack.
Right.
So I mean, it'd be hard to judge with that, but I would definitely try it. But, if your power's out and you pick up your phone, your phone's not working, your cell phone, that means the towers are down. You need to get a little bit concerned at that point.
Yeah. Especially if they stay out 24 hours or more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if I get up and they're just out, I don't know how long they've been up. Yeah, you know how long they've been out. If I get up and I check it, if I get up in the morning and nothing's working and my cell phone don't work, something's going on, and I'm not really concerned about how long they've been out,
Right, because they may have been out the whole time you've been asleep.
Exactly. And that's, I mean, it's kind of hard to say because it all depends on where you're at in the world, but it'll probably happen at night. It probably will.
But like you only sleep a couple hours a night anyhow, because you got sleep insomnia. So if you would know at night.
Yeah, I normally have, for me to go to sleep, I don't sleep that much anyway. I may sleep 4 hours a night if I'm lucky. If I get 4 hours of sleep, I'm doing really good. But I always have to have a TV or something on making a racket before I can even get sleepy. And it's always something to do with news or something like that. So the power cuts off or the TV cuts off, I'm going to check my phone. And if there's something going on with that phone, then I know something's going on. But there again, it's kind of an iffy situation on how to judge, like, if something's really happening or it's just like a freak storm. I mean, you really don't know. But and then again, that's where that emergency radio would come into play too. And we definitely need one.
Yeah.
All the stuff we got as far as prepping and stuff like that we don't have an emergency radio, and that's sad to say. But
yeah, we need to look into getting that.
That should be one of the first things you get, but we didn't. I'm more concerned with the eating part. Water, food, shelter. And then you got to have protection.
Everything else. Yep.
Water should be number one.
I agree. And
I would say shelter would be next. Most people say food, but I would say shelter because you can live a week without eating every how many days. And you can find, if you can't find food in that length of time, then you're a goner anyways.
I'd say water, then shelter.
Food and
then
safety.
Food.
Security.
Then security. Then medical.
Yeah. But water should be number one.
Definitely.
On your list, no matter where you go or who you are. And that's what I was saying earlier when we was talking about the water. If you're somewhere that you can catch rainwater, I would strongly suggest that you find some way to get that going. Because I'm telling you, it ain't going to be long.
But another thing I think is really important is a filtering, like the filtering straws we got or something like that. Because, okay, if you got the creek water, who's to say they're not going to be contaminated or they're not going to be...
Well, like the other house, the creek that runs in the backyard, runs through the back. I've seen people dump their trash in that creek on up. You know what I mean?
That's nasty.
It's just it's polluted. And they used to be on up through there. There used to be a pig lot that connected to the creek. The pigs actually go to the creek. and just crap it full before it ever got to your house. I mean, so you don't know what you're getting into
Ew.
by the time it gets to your house.
Yeah, so I mean, one of them filtering straws or them filtering some type of filtering.
Yeah. Well, like our rain catch here, before I would say that I'm 100% comfortable with it. First thing, we're going to build the Berkey, our version of the Berkey. I would boil it and then I'd run it through that filter, and then I'd drink it, whatever I want to do. Because if you boil it, kills pretty much anything in it anyway.
Yes.
And then the Berkey just adds to that safety part of it. We're going to build our version of the Berkey water filter. As I was saying before, I ain't paying $500 for a Berkey. The filters are over $100 just by the filters.
That anyhow.
Yeah, just the filters over $100. So we did get the Berkey filters, but the rest of it is going to be our version, the redneck version of the Berkey, which is still going to be stainless steel and everything too. So it's going to be pretty nice. Yeah, you could make it out of a 5-gallon bucket or 2-3-gallon buckets if you want to, or 5-gallon buckets. You could do all that. It's just a lot of people don't want 5-gallon buckets sitting on the countertop. But if it's all you had, it's all you had. You don't have to get the Berkey filters. You can actually get the I can't even remember what they're called now. But it's a little round one. It's like a humped over like that ceramic filter. They call ceramic filters. You get those, and those things actually work pretty much almost as good as a Berkey, as far as getting everything out of the like the bad stuff out of your water. And they're not as expensive. They're like $25 for 2 of them, and they actually work pretty good.
Any kind of filtering system would be better than none. I mean,
well, if you just take that water and you boil it first thing. So
even
like,
if you don't have one, you gotta boil it, and that's.
I mean, like right now, we go out there and get water out of our rain catch. You know what I mean? I'll bring it in the house and I will boil it, and then I'll pour it into the filter. But really, the way our water comes in, it's basically just like a normal city household. Our water comes to a pump and filter system into the house anyway. So you could drink it or cook with it right now because of the filters and stuff that it runs through, UV lights and everything. So, I mean, it's perfectly safe to drink, 100% safe, and it wouldn't make you sick. But I don't like to drink water plain anyway, so it's no big thing for me. And we could take that same water and just boil it and then pour it to a filter, and then I'd be 100% safe with it. I mean, I would feel comfortable with it that way.
Yeah.
I'm just weird about water, like drinking water like that. But I can't drink straight water because it basically makes me sick as a dog if I drink just straight, just pour water in a glass and drink it.
Your stomach,
yeah, it just tires me all up. I don't know why, but it just does. But we got to where we was buying
lemonade packets,
like lemonade packets, and like pink lemonade and regular lemonade packets that you tire up and pour in your bottled water, and I can drink it all day long like that, and it's sugar free. Well, it's supposed to be, but it's really good. It makes the water good, drinkable.
But it has it in like Kool-Aid flavors. It has it in tea flavors. It has it in a bunch of different flavors, so you don't have to get just the lemonade. You can get just whatever flavor you like, or mix it up. Just something to give you a little more variety. Or
yeah, we normally take and try to get one thing that we got into a really good habit of doing is we go to the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. We go buy a couple packs of that's like $2 or $3 for a pack of like 15 of them, something like that. We'd normally buy a couple of those, and we also get bouillon cubes. They're like little things of bouillon cubes. They're $1 a piece, and they got like
beef, steak,
beef, chicken,
vegetable.
Yeah. So we normally grab a couple of those and a couple of those about every time we go, because that's something that'll be priceless whenever you're eating just plain white rice.
Yeah.
Because you can take white rice and you can boil it and put those bouillon cubes in it, and I mean you have to make it thick, like 6 or 8 of them, like I do with my beans.
Chicken rice or beef rice.
Yeah, and it tastes just like the packs of prepackaged beef or chicken rice. It tastes just like it if you put enough in it. So that's what I'm saying. You have to have a few of them, and we got a bunch of them put up, and we got a bunch of rice too. So we hit 16 at one time.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So
I don't want to say nothing and jinx it though.
Yeah, we got
that's the most we've ever had in here.
We do. We, as far as us, we take the 5-gallon buckets and we put the Mylar bags in it, and we put our wheat in that because wheat, it'll last pretty much forever. It really will, because they found it in the tombs and stuff, and people still eating that crap. But you taking put those in there, but like say like the rice and the beans and stuff like that. I don't personally put those in the 5-gallon buckets in the big Mylar bags, because once you open it, you just open 5 gallons of rice or beans, and I mean you have to continue eating it and stuff like that. But the rice, there's a good chance you get weevils and stuff like that in it. But if you take and you package it individually, like in the 1 pound Mylar bags or quart bags or whatever, and then seal it, and then put those in a bucket. Then when you open it, you just take 1 pound out at a time and open that pack. Yeah, like this. That right there is more than a pound. I can't remember. That was like that was 4 cups right there, right? 4 cups of rice. Yeah, that's 4 cups of rice right there. So
Ashton helped us do these.
Yeah. So I mean that right there, the 4 cups of rice would probably be 2 meals for our house, because everybody knows that when you boil rice, you get way more than you start with. But that right there, with our family, that would be 2 meals, 2 good meals. That 1 pack right there.
And then we've been taking our jar sealer and doing a lot of like different cereals, different like goldfish, crackers, like the elbow noodles, anything like that in our jars to put up too.
Yeah, I mean, you can do about anything you want as far as storage and storing food like that. But
we did a lot of oatmeal.
Yeah. But Mylar and oxygen absorbers is the way to go. I mean, if you want something shelf stable for many, many years, Mylar and oxygen absorbers is the way to go. But you have to put those in some type of container to where rodents, rats, and stuff like that can't get into them and chew the bag of them, which would be a bucket, a tote. A lot of the rice, that packet of rice that you saw right there, we're going to get the big totes and start putting those in the totes, and with the lids that lock on the totes, and putting those up. In all honesty, the reason we haven't done any more is because we're running slap out of room to put that crap. We got to get that shed built, but it's hard to do anything out here in this mud hole. Maybe if it in spring, maybe. I mean, I hope to start on it before then. I hope to start on like the next few days, maybe. But you just can't go out there and work in that mud, because that stuff's miserable. We have to wait till it dries up. We get that shed built, and we'll have more. We can store tons of stuff,
Yeah.
Even if we just build it big enough just for that, I mean, for now, we can always build like a little room onto it, for other stuff.
Yeah, later.
Maybe we just build it 12 by 12 and just eventually just build like a little room off the back of it.
Yeah.
That'd probably be the way to go. As long as we got a place to store this crap.
For now, yeah.
Yeah. The shipping container that we was wanting, that's not going to happen, because they won't bring it in here. They said they couldn't get it in here.
That fell through.
But I don't understand why they say that. It's just like the gravel. I don't understand that. They brought this mobile home in here with a toter, with a mobile home truck. The regular little short stubby truck. They brought it all the way down the bottom hill right here. And if they can bring this thing in here, they can bring a shipping container in here. I'm just saying.
Of gravel.
Yeah, or a load of gravel. Yeah, that's what I tell them people that when they won't bring gravel up here, and I tell them, I said, well, they pull a mobile home in here. Well, I don't get it.
Looks like we'll be doing it 1 bag at a time.
I wonder how much those at Lowe's and stuff, the big white bags that's sitting in the parking lot full of gravel. I wonder how much one of those are and how much they weigh. It's at least 500 pounds or 600 pounds at least.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to check into that.
I mean, just 1 bag would dry up a mud hole. That's about all it would do.
Right.
we really need to see. Next time I go out there, I think I'll ask them how much they are because I keep thinking about it, but I just forget about it. But back to what we was talking about. Leave the driveway alone, Lord. Yeah,
Hey, Grandman.
Hey, Green Man, how
I
you
didn't
doing?
even know he was in here.
The front part of the driveway will never be touched. That's just a deterrent out there. But from the this side of the rock, from the bottom out the little straightaway, it's so muddy.
Up to the house.
If you ain't got a 4-wheel drive with some mean tires on it, you're not coming in here right now. And I mean, we have to
park the car at the bottom and drive the truck up, and then drive the truck back
but
down.
even if we fix the driveway on this side of the rock and parts of it, I ain't gonna fix the whole thing, but parts of it, people still not gonna mess with the other side of it because it's a major deterrent on the other side, you know.
Mm-hmm. He said that's perfect.
Yeah. But like I said though, if you ain't from the bottom of the rock on this side to right here to the porch right here, if you don't have a good 4-wheel drive that will actually dig and some really good tires on it, you're walking in here.
We seen.
They coming.
What the sheriff said.
What the sheriff said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that a little bit, Green Man. They're absolutely.
Yep.
They're not coming. They're already here. And that's what it says in the video. They're 100% here by the thousands. Mm-hmm. They said that our government has, for every one computer nerd that we have in the government, which does like cyber attacks and cyber security, they have 50 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, and just like you said, they're not coming. They are here. They're here now. And all they got to do is just get the go ahead, basically, you know,
Well, they walked thousands of miles already.
Dang jungle, yeah.
Everybody's into the dang jungle. Mm-hmm.
You can go on that cyber attack map that I got. It's like a real time. And you can see, like, it shows you can zoom in on the United States, and it shows attacks from the United States hitting the United States. I mean, it's just constantly. Like somebody inside the United States is constantly hitting something inside the United States. So, I mean.
I think you played that on one of the lives.
Mm-hmm. I think so. But, I mean, it tends to make you a little concerned, I guess, but. This year is going to be full of surprises. I really, 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 truly think that. Just like I've said for the last couple of years, in 2024, we're going to see stuff this year that it's only been in books before, you know. Nobody's never seen it before because it's only been in books. And I really think that. I really do. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's why we do what we do. Mm-hmm. I've been a what you call a prepper for pretty much my whole life because I grew up poor. I mean, very, very poor. But and she's been one ever since me and her got married. 10 years ago, something like that. We got the property right after that. So we've been married now for over 10 years.
July will be 10 years.
Yeah. So she's been one ever since then.
You saved her.
You saved her. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I tried to tell her. She won't listen. Mm-hmm. Man can only do so much, you know. It's all how much you got to work with. She listens. Yes, I mean, actually, she does. She didn't even know what a prepper was whenever me and her got together. You know, 10, 11, 12 years ago. How many years ago it been? I don't know. But anyway, she didn't even know what the word prepper was. And whenever she started hanging around me, she'd come up here and I'd have like cases of food like stored in tubs and shit under the bed, or crap, I'm sorry, under the bed. And she'd be like, why does he have food under his bed? You know, the cabinets is all packed full of canned goods. And I had like totes of stuff under my bed. I mean, it was crazy. and she never could figure it out. And she knows what it is now. Cause he's smart. Yeah. Yeah, I figured we've been together this long.
Chris,
might as well keep her.
Your son said PG now.
Yeah. PG.
Get him, Justin.
Yeah, we've been together so long now. Might as well keep her, I reckon. Shit. But yeah, that's right back to what we was talking about before this whole year. Today, whenever I started watching the news today, it kind of made me think that we're close to whatever it is that's going to happen. We're close to it because I know this is going to sound stupid to most people, and people think I'm ignorant for this, but CNN turned on Joe Biden today, and that's a major thing. Yeah, that's a major thing. But honestly, I mean, I don't care what people think about me. I don't care. I just, whenever CNN turned on Joe Biden, the crap is about to hit the fan. Oh yeah, everybody knows it's coming, Greg, man. There's no way that man can physically hold office. There's no way he'll finish this year. There's no possible way that man's gonna finish this year because his cracker. I mean, his cheese has officially slipped plumb off the cracker. It hasn't moved. That shit hit the floor. So there's no way that man can mentally finish this year. Miss Obama or Pelosi nephew. Yeah, it'll be Michelle or Gavin Newsom, one of the two.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier too.
Yeah. Michelle Obama, I'm kind of torn 50-50 on her, but it'll be one of the two for sure. But I'm 50-50 on Michelle simply because if she loses Donald Trump, and she won't be able to handle that. There's no possible way. As much as they hate that man, that's one thing she don't want to do is lose to him. And she would, unless it was 100% rigged. Yeah. So, and it is. I mean, it is. They knew who's going to be in that office. They knew who was going to be in that office last year. We ain't even voted yet. So, yeah, watch and see. Exactly. Yeah. I just I don't have a whole lot of faith in our two-tiered system we have going here. You know that.
Here, quit whining.
It's like
go.
Every time I get into politics, everybody starts leaving. But it's just like they caught him with all those top secret files in his garage beside his Corvette, even marked top secret. You know, they're not going to prosecute him because they said he was old and didn't have a good memory. But now, regardless of how people feel about Donald Trump, he had his stuff in a room with $1 million locks on that door. You know what I mean? It was like a vault. His stuff was sealed in a vault. And they want to prosecute that man. So, me, I like I said, I care less who people vote for. I don't care. It's not my business. I don't care. My life has not changed in the slightest bit, no matter who's got in that office. I still got to work for everything I have. And that's regardless who's in that office. My life has not changed. So it gets worse and worse and worse as far as taxes and stuff like that. And taxes is a whole nother. I could sit here and rant and rave on that for the rest of the night. But that's something it turns my stomach to even hear the word taxes.
Hear the word what?
Taxes.
And some candies.
Yeah, it's definitely unstoppable because it's so far. Try to let them out. Yeah.
I know you want some. Hold on a second.
I'm glad you finally got out too, Justin. I really am, because that's what they do to them boys now
There you go.
is unheard of. Just like the boys in Iraq and Afghanistan, they just left them boys over to die, and that's it. They used them as guinea pigs, and that's what's happening to them.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't lifted a damn finger to help them people. None. A nice mellow vacation. I don't think you can put those three
Move.
words in the same sentence, our green man. New York City, mellow, and vacation. I don't think those three words belong in the same sentence.
He's swallowing that whole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Third world, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But even New York ain't nothing like California. Because in New York, they still put you in jail for crapping on sidewalk if they see you do it. California, they encourage you to do it. It's perfectly all right to drop trowel out there and just put a pile in the middle of the sidewalk. It's all right though, because people walk around it. I don't care.
No toilet or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Trapping in a hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Nasty. Come on, Nick.
Yeah, Presidente. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't. That's like where was it? I don't remember the state, but Donald Trump and Haley was up there, and I think it was up like Maine or something like that, and they done a vote here just a week or two ago, and he won by a big margin, but everybody was saying how good she done, and it was supposed to have been a Republican primary, and what they didn't tell you is all her votes were Democrats. You know what I mean? Because in that state they let everybody vote for Democrats, and then let everybody vote for Republicans. You know what I mean? I don't know the proper terminology for that, but it's supposed to be just the Republicans vote for their Republican nominee. All right, but in that state they allow unaffiliated and Democrats to vote on a Republican primary, and all her votes come from Democrats. And so he actually beat her by such a large margin. They had to do that or to make her look so ignorant. And then here the other day, she lost. I can't even remember the name of that state out there, but everybody voted none of the above or something like that. And she lost like 60% of that. And then whenever a couple days, the next day later or whatever, whenever Donald Trump was on the ballot, he won 99% or something like that. Nevada, yeah. And then whenever he was on the ticket, the last time I looked at it, it was 99 point something percent that Republican votes that he got in that state. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like I said, I mean, I've got nothing against Donald Trump. I really don't. When he was in office, the country was a better place. Absolutely, 100% a better place. This joke we got running the country right now is
Can't even walk.
Yeah, he's a joke. He really is. The whole administration is a joke. I grew up. My whole family was Democrats when I grew up. It's like I said before, you know, if we was young and I'd ask my mom, say, why aren't we Republicans? My daddy would pop you in the back of the head, you know, like you don't ever say Republican in this house, boy. So, I mean, it was that serious back in the day. But now they've absolutely lost their damn mind. All of them have. Republicans and Democrats. It's kind of depressing. It really is, but I'm unaffiliated now. I don't, because I think they're all lost the damn mind. these people in the it's almost, in all honesty, agreement. It's almost like over the years the Republicans and Democrats have actually swapped sides. You know what I mean? It's almost like they've changed.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember my dad talking about when I was little. He said all them damn Republicans want to do is go to war. All they want to do is be in a war. And now it's just like that's all the Democrats want, you know. Regardless, like we was talking about them boys over there getting attacked 160 sometimes since October, or well, it's 300 sometimes now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And what have they done to protect them boys? Nothing. That them boys are sitting out there to be guinea pigs, and that's exactly what they are. And boys and girls, granted, but that's exactly why they're there. They're not there for anything other than to be a guinea pig. That's it. They want people to attack them people, just to justify carpet bombing the shit out of a whole country over there. So, I mean, whatever. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad Justin's out of the Army now. My son's in here, and he's been in the military for a long, long time now. He just got out, and I'm glad. You was in there for, what, 10, 12 years, wasn't you, Justin? Something like that? Oh, father, my brother, yeah. But yeah, Justin will chime in here in a minute. How long he's been in there, but he's been there for a long time. He just recently got out. Just shy of 10, yeah. I know it was like 10 or 12, yeah. What rank did you make it to, Justin? It was like staff sergeant or something like that, wasn't it? So, something like that. My memory, I'm like Joe Biden. I can't remember nothing.
Oh gosh. Don't say that. You ain't that bad yet. You even caught the dog's attention.
Yeah, staff sergeant. Yeah, cool.
Now he wants your candy. Look, he didn't see you.
Put weight on that pup.
We do. Everything we eat, he eats.
He don't gain no weight though.
Nope. No.
Go good with that flavor dry.
No, you can't have my dog.
There might be a day.
No.
Have you not watched The Walking Dead?
Yeah, that'd be a fight. I'd fight you over my dog.
Hey, and just so everybody knows, they're actually coming out with another version of The Walking Dead, and Rick is going to be back in it. I seen that on TV.
No, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I quit watching it when they took Rick off. He didn't want to be in it no more. So now they're coming out with another. It's another Walking Dead, but Rick's going to be in this one. Rick Grimes or whatever his name was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's back in it now. Well, if they come out with it. And I also seen when they're coming out with finally coming out with a new Yellowstone.
Yeah, I like them too.
Yeah, they're just now working on it, just now starting because I don't think what's his name, Kevin?
Yeah, the old man.
Mm-hmm. Those that live, I think, yeah, something like that. I seen their previews for it a couple of days ago. It's coming back out.
He's eating more of my candy than I am.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to feed dogs chocolate. But
I don't have no more.
But it obviously ain't going to hurt him because he's eating more chocolate than I have.
Mm-hmm. No.
But see, he ain't even, Green Man, he ain't even big enough to put on a biscuit. He wouldn't even make a good biscuit.
Here's you opening one. He one's back over there. I don't mind. Oh,
But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. I used to get into The Walking Dead, but like I said, Rick come off there. I just plumb quit watching it. I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes after he left, and I didn't even watch it no more after that. I mean, I'd pretty much lay out of work just to watch it, and then go to work after it went off.
you got a beggar.
Yeah, they say you're not supposed to feed chocolate to dogs, but evidently ain't heard
But
that.
you know what? Every one of ours have ate it. Zoe ate it. Blue ate it. Rosie ate it. Buddy eats it.
The rats, yeah. Well, I mean, you want to go to New York City, you can see plenty of rats up there. They're way bigger than this dog, I guarantee it.
You tipped that over here and he about yanked it out of your hand.
Yeah, I guarantee them rats in New York's way 3 times the size of this dog.
Mm-mm. I only eat the chocolate ones.
Not them.
Mm-hmm.
The ones I just ate.
No, I ate them. The dark chocolate.
Really?
The milk chocolate. I've done all the going I'm going to do. Staying close to the homestead.
Yeah.
Look, he laid down for you. He said, give me more.
You're honestly, right now, not to sound paranoid or something like that, but right now is really not a good time to be venturing too far away from home. It really ain't. Because I like I said, people want to call me paranoid, whatever they want to call me, I don't care. But it's just a matter of just days right now, or if not minutes, you know. I look for something to happen at any time. I'm not watching paranoid about it, but I look for something at any minute. Because they're just building it up way too much right now. That's all of it. That's all I got.
Call me what you want. Just stay out of my dang driveway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Look, he's going to go see what Jordan's getting into now. He hears him in the kitchen.
Yeah. We'll get off here after 3 hours, about 7 minutes. We'll get off. But I honestly think that, I mean, it's just a matter of time right now. I really do. And it'll be very soon. A PG version for Justin. Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch him. You know how them army boys are. They come out with some real stuff out of their mouth, you know. He'd been in the army for 10 years, so he got that sailor's mouth. There you go, Green Man. Airport. It's already had my stuff deleted.
It's all gone. Look at him.
I don't have nothing.
I don't have no more neither.
When they come there and mess all, yeah.
He's coming back over there.
Y'all get steaks. We was talking about earlier that
Here you go.
this live here, and when our hours are updated tonight, we should have enough subscribers and watch hours to apply for the first tier of monetization on YouTube. And quit looking at me, buddy.
Hopefully.
Egg those powdered eggs. So after we apply, and if we're accepted for the first tier of it, and which I don't think we're going to make money off of it, but we're going to have a what Betty call it?
A party.
Better than those powdered eggs.
Better not. Egg.
Them eggs are good, Justin. They're good for you, boy. That's them government issued. Them the same exact eggs they give out in just the old days in the welfare. She said the speed bee. Yes, she did. But she did clarify that really quick, though. She did say it was the D stood for delete. We got to watch out for Betty. She's one of our first original members here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is.
Look at yourself on there. Look at yourself on TV. Look. Look. Where's the camera at? Look. Look at yourself on here. Look at her. Look at her. Look. You're a mess, man. Straighten up.
He's not gonna.
You still got your little dog, Justin? You still got the baby's dog?
Mm-hmm.
It was on that video, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No.
We just jumped back up to 10.
Yeah.
Understand? A few more minutes.
They what to say? It says, "Heard you failed your math class and failing science, so this D won't make a difference." Where's the party? We're gonna have Miss Betty brought up that we're gonna have a virtual party on here. So once we get monetized, the first tier of monetization, if we're accepted, we're gonna have a virtual live party.
You want out?
And I guess I'm gonna stay here and eat chicken wings while everybody watches me. I guess that's pretty much that's gonna be the party.
He wants back up in your lap.
Sounds weird, but hey, I like chicken wing, especially the garlic parmesan ones. That works.
He wants you to pick him up.
There's a what's the name of that sauce that we get? That we get and we put on the chicken wings and we shake it in them bowls. What's
Garlic parmesan.
I know, but what's the name brand of it? The one we like.
Oh, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'd have to go in there and look.
Yeah, we got some somewhere, but we have to get some of that. We need to go to Go Grocery. Not open on Sundays, is it?
I think half a day. I think till like 12. Oh.
Chicken slaughtering party. Yeah. Actually, funny you brought that up because we just bought a
chicken plucker.
A chicken plucker, and buddy, would you please stay on my face? We have about 3 donated roosters right now. That's going to be kind of freezered. We'll put it that way. I don't know how you can word stuff like that on YouTube without getting kicked off, but they're going to be through the process of the chicken plucker. We'll put it that way. Dumplings. There you go.
Yeah, I thought you did, Justin.
Yeah, we have Oreos still. Yeah, after Ashley died, I think I remember seeing it on the baby's video today. She was on Facebook or something today, and I thought I seen the dog. I can't remember. Well, I heard it. I think she was watching the video. She watches all your videos and all the baby's videos too.
She was helping Lynn mop.
Oh yeah. But she watches all of either the baby or Lynn's videos or yours. She watches every one of them. So just so you know.
Of course. Here, why don't you lay down?
So anyway, we're going to apply for the first tier of monetization on
As soon as it'll let us.
as soon as it'll let us. And this live here, when it updates tonight, should put us over the edge of having enough hours to do it.
With the live and then with the videos.
Yeah. But see, the thing about it is, once you're monetized, though, say like not this tier, but the next tier, once you're monetized, you count these hours off of lives. You can't make money off lives.
Right. Yeah, I knew that.
Just like through the super chats, what we was talking about before, where they donate or whatever.
Right. Granddad would say, "Get that."
Yeah. There's the dumplings on the menu.
Mm-hmm.
When I was growing up, my dad would walk into the backyard and grab a chicken, and grab it by the head and wring its neck and throw it down. And that thing would flop all over the yard for about 10 minutes. And then when it quit flopping, he'd bring it, dip it in hot water, and pluck it by hand. And, well, hand it to my mom. My mom would pluck it. And then after she got all the feathers plucked out of it, she'd take a piece of newspaper,
Here,
roll it up, and burn it, and then hold it under that chicken and swinge the feathers off of it. And then I cut it up, and that's what we eat.
I don't know what he's wanting.
Yeah, Smoky Mountain oysters on the menu. My dad had a bunch of pigs up there. What he's talking about? My dad had a bunch of pigs. Had a plucker. Yeah, my dad had a bunch of pigs, and he always, I don't know how you would say that, YouTube friendly, but he castrated the pigs and kept the meat part of it. If you know what I'm saying, the oysters, and he'd put them in a pan, and he'd take them down to the house. And I mean, he'd done this for he'd keep them old pigs that he slaughtered all the time. He'd probably 5, 6 at a time. So he had a mess of oysters. He'd take them down the house and he'd slice them up and put them in bags and put them in the freezer. But when he sliced them up, they looked just like tenderloin. I mean, they looked just like a piece of tenderloin. You'd never know what it was. And he'd fry them up. And Justin here and his twin brother Dustin would sit and eat a whole mess of them things before they ever figured out what it was. It was me, the mutter plucker. He said Grandpa had a plucker. That's messed up. That sounded like us when we was growing up. We was plucking chickens and everything else. But yeah, he had I remember Dustin was in the Justin's twin brother here. He was in the living room with my dad. My dad sat, fried him up a mess of them oysters, went in there and sat down in the living room. He was watching westerns or wrestling, something on TV. He'd sit and he'd cut them up and he'd eat them. Ain't nothing wrong with pig balls. Increase your testosterone, yeah, definitely. But he'd sit and he'd slice them things up, and Dustin walk over, and Dustin was probably he was probably a year old, maybe a little bit more, a year and a half old, and he stood right there and ate every one of them pig nuts with my daddy. And
look at Justin.
Pig nuts.
Pork
nuts, yeah. Well, you got to word things differently on YouTube, Justin, because they'll kick you off. They look for reasons to blackball you on here, literally.
You done lost your phone, didn't you?
Yeah, I lose it every time I sit in here. So, just got to word stuff correctly on YouTube. But yeah, Mr. Justin here and his twin brother eat a whole lot of pig nuts at my daddy's house. And really, I mean, you never really know.
No, you have to order things.
We just gotta watch out for Betty. yeah, we gotta look out for Betty. It really, at my daddy's house, if it was meat, you never knew what you was eating up there. I mean, it could have been anything.
Yeah, we the viewers sure not here now.
Ashton must have run off too. Well, I think he's got to go work early in the morning too. I think.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it is right.
Yeah, he don't work on weekends, I don't think. Monday through Friday, he said.
We can say what we want until Betty got the balls off. No, sir, I'm monitoring. You're a little behind,
Get
Ashton.
your puppy.
That's your
Okay,
puppy.
quit whining.
You're a little behind, Justin. All these talk about nuts and balls and everything else. Uh-oh.
Half
Half
asleep.
asleep. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired myself. We've been on here for over 3 hours.
We still got 12 people in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been on here for a long time.
Mm-hmm. The longer we stay, the more people we get.
For the first time, we hit like 16 at one time.
I know, I noticed that.
Some butt jokes. Can't shut the party down. Yeah.
Tell him, Ashton.
That's what she's saying. As long as we got people in here, I reckon we'll stay for a little while. I mean, it's raining and muddy. Can't do nothing anyway.
Mm-mm.
But this one live should put us way over the watch hours part that we needed to go for the first tier of money or whatever. Should I? I know it ain't updated yet. No, it still ain't updated. It's just the subscribers part of it is just not
Hard
going.
to get.
It just froze. I mean, the subscribers.
Need to figure out how to get our name out there some more.
Pig nuts it is. It's the late show, yeah. We were from PG to PG-13. And after midnight, I reckon it slips plumb into the R-rated section.
Better not. You'll get us booted.
Yeah. Midnight special. Yeah. Yeah. He said, "Oh Lord, you're gonna have to get up on your game, Ashton. You got that police role in here. You are the YouTube police in this here chat room."
Did you watch that? What?
What's that? Watch what? Our green man. Justin said, "Now we're going to get R and even X-rated." As soon as it said X-rated, we lost the person.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The midnight special. Last said, "I'm trying to keep up." So, I don't know if I've seen that or not. Our green man. Seems like I have. The name sounds familiar.
If we ever get a bunch of people in here, you're really in trouble, Ashton.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we get 200-300 people in here like in other channels, Ashton. You're gonna have a hard time, buddy.
Don't feel bad. So Chris, he won't be able to read them.
I've heard the song Midnight Special. But if you don't sit down.
That's why I put him over there with you, because he wouldn't stay still.
Candy, you been feeding him?
Me? You fed him more than I did.
But you want to fill some shoes? I think Betty might have went to bed. But she'll be back on tomorrow. She'll be watching the rest of this stuff.
And then she'll be getting y'all.
Yep. Then somebody's in trouble.
Starting with Ashton and Chris.
He's calling Betty for some milk. I think Lemon's actually gone too. Speed. The speed dealer, man. Has anybody ever seen a chihuahua with a sugar brush? Fed this dog chocolate and he's vibrating. He can't even sit still. Hell yeah, she's back up. She gets real jazzed. They'll straighten up in, won't they, action? Everybody gonna act right. Miss Betty get back, that's for sure. There's somebody else I ain't seen here in a long time. Well, last few is WNC.
Yeah, we ain't seen him in the last few.
It's been a while since he's been here. They're probably working or something. Just run. Yeah. I think them big cats is no more than a house cat, to be honest with you. They probably about the size of this dog. Boys can hunt instead of run. Doggone painters. Yeah, that's what the old timers just call them, the painters. I remember my grandma said that they sound like a woman screaming on a mountain. And it really did. You hear them panthers start screaming on top of the mountain. It sounds just like a woman over there screaming. It'd freak you out. And they get louder and louder and louder too. They're ligers and lions, tigers, and bears. I ain't got no camera. I ain't got no pictures of them bears in here in a while. I mean, they must have just been passing through there a few times, but yeah, I haven't seen any here. Ashton and Zach Swarp down, they've seen one. I don't know, but I haven't seen it. But the bear, there's been 2 or 3 bears pass through, but believe it or not, when them bears come through, they walk up the road. They don't walk to the woods. They walk up the road, and I catch them on all my cameras coming up. But they don't try to hide. They just stroll right up the middle of the road. And so, one of them is huge, huge bear.
Mm-hmm. Chris can take both of his hands and lay down inside of it.
Mm-hmm. One of them's huge. I mean, the other ones, they're so far away in the camera pictures, you can't really tell. But that one was just walked right in front of the camera, and it was big. He walked right through the gate. I had the gate open down here at the bottom. He walked right through the gate, right up the road he come. Good thing his dog wasn't out there. It'd been a snack. I'm surprised them hawks ain't try to lie in on. Yeah, there's bear up here. I ain't gonna say there's a lot of bear up here, but there are bear up here because I've got them in the pictures and stuff.
We've got 2 on the new property, Wood Hills, and they stand above the waist.
The puppy might survive the apocalypse. I don't know that this every time she take this dog out there and up at the chicken barn, I got her like a lead tied to one of the posts where she can, because he'll run off.
I did that.
Yeah, but well,
You
whatever.
didn't do that.
Anyway, he'll run off if you don't watch him. He'll get gone, and if you don't tie him up and watch him, well, now if you're out there, he won't run off. But if you don't pay him no attention, he'll get down the road.
Mm-hmm. And then you have to chase him.
Yeah, then you have to go look for him. But them hawks, just the minute you put him out there on that lead, them hawks will fill the sky above the chicken barn. I mean, literally, just they'll start
like
at 1.
8 or 10 of them.
It'll start at 1, and then next thing you know, there's 5 or 10.
Eat the bear instead of that chocolate eating puppy.
Chocolate gives the pup flavor. Yeah, it wouldn't take but about 2 Hershey Kisses to give this some flavor because he ain't big enough to amount to nothing. He's just aggravating. Good point.
Looking for his girlfriend.
Yeah, but yeah, if one hawk flies over the barn, it ain't but just a minute or two, and I mean there's like 8 or 10 of them, big hawks. It's some of the biggest hawks I've ever seen. Over where Ashton and them used to live over at my mom and dad's place, they was owls over there, like big hoot owls, and one of them I seen over there. That thing was, what's the name of that movie where that guy? Chuck Hammermeyer. There's a flavored rice, yeah. But the hawks. What's the name of that movie? It's a scary movie, and what is the name of that movie? It was actually based on a. Come to find out, it's kind of based on a real life thing, but I mean, kind of, but not
I
really.
don't know. I don't watch scary movies.
I'll think of it in a minute. But he drives that like black truck, like an old timey truck. It's black, and he got a hat on. He wears like a long coat, and he looks like a demon in the face. Jeepers Creepers. That's it, Ashton. Yeah. Did you know that was actually based on a real event? Somewhat based on some kind of true story. The original one was, but I mean they went way off script with it. That's messed up, Justin. If you're driving out, no eggs, then I can't run over you. Ding. He's a ding dong. Oh my god. Must be 12 o'clock. It's right now 12 o'clock. He's a ding dong. Well, I guess I'm ready to get up out of here. You want to stay some more? You want to ready to go?
If you're leaving, yeah. I don't know how to shut all those off.
Well, guys, it's been fun. We've been on here for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
We'll stay exactly 20 minutes. It's 18.
So we'll try to we'll get back on tomorrow though during the Super Bowl because I don't watch Super Bowl anyway. So if anybody wants to jump on, we'll get on for at least a little while. Kind of hang out. Good little story for bed.
Leave that driveway alone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, there ain't a whole lot we can do with the driveway right now because nobody gonna come in here to do nothing with it. I mean, even the guy that was wanting to bring the gravel, he won't even answer my phone now. He won't even answer my text or nothing.
Because we told him that it was too wet during the rain and the snow.
He was wanting to bring it about 2 weeks ago when it was real muddy up here. And I told him, I said, you might not want to right now. I said, you'll get stuck in there right now because it's real muddy and stuff. And he just quit replying to me at that point. It's just like he was mad or something. I mean, I just didn't want to get tires struck up and get in here and get it stuck. I mean, good Lord. I should, bring it on. If you get stuck, I'll see you when you get out.
What are you huffing at?
Hope the Braves won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, we'll get on here tomorrow. I don't know, tomorrow evening sometime. I don't even know what time all that crap starts. Do you?
I think 6.
We might like put it on TV or something, listen to it. Yeah, honestly, Green Man, I do believe so. Yeah,
It's kind of keeping that.
driveway, it's supposed to be. Right now, just like I was saying a few minutes ago, if you ain't got a really good 4-wheel drive with some really, really good tires on it, like real hardcore mud tires, you ain't coming in here. You ain't. This Ford truck out here, it's got some major mud tires on it, and it's actually like a little tank. That little Ford is. And I got to give it credit. That thing will go. And in the snow and ice, I mean, that thing is like a bulldozer. It goes, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's everything you can do to come in here in this mud now. You have to deal with it. It's full sand whenever you get the bottom of the hill down here and start up the hill up to the house here. It's full sand. Are you walking?
And with my car, you're walking
Yeah.
because it just stops.
Remember they walked through the jungle. Yeah.
Stay safe on the goes.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks everybody for coming in. We'll jump off here, but we'll be back on tomorrow.
Yeah, thank y'all. We hope to see everyone tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back on tomorrow. I'll just kind of hang out for a little while, whatever. If anybody wants to jump on with us, we'll hang out.
Night, Ashton.
Night, Ashton. Good night, Justin. If
Good
you
night,
can, get back
Justin.
on here tomorrow, son. We'll
Yeah.
be back. And Green Man, if you can, we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, everybody come back.
Yeah.
It's been good talking to everybody.
Yeah. But we'll get off here and we'll come back on tomorrow. I'll bring more stories.
Okay.
All right.
Keep us all entertained.
Yeah. You be the storyteller. Ashton gonna have to keep the delete button real handy. I can see it coming now. But anyway, boys, I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank y'all. Have a good night.
All right. See you guys.